Hello everyone, just going to get the background tidied up because I should have done that before stream and I forgot. How are you all doing? Let's just get that switched over. There we go, so we know what we're playing in a moment. We now have a little Christmas tree, but we'll actually, I think we will place it there for now. It may get moved in a moment. Have we got background sound? Let's turn that down a little bit. It's a little bit, yeah. How is everyone doing? Yeah, okay. That was not a good time for you to go quiet. There we go. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome in, Jackie, Lou. Chat, why are you not letting me browse through? Let me catch up on the people. Yes, hey Lou, Jackie, Sean, who has done a workout already, even though it's 5 AM. That's good going. Evil Goat. Just had a call with work about a phased return. I hope it was a good positive call. I hope you're both on the same train of thought. Yeah, I hope it's going all okay. Yeah, how is everyone? I had a little bit of extra time off than planned because my house decided to quietly not explode. Implode? Maybe implode. Maybe implode would work. Yeah, so it's going to be a busy few weeks, which is exactly what you want in the run up to Christmas, isn't it? Because half my house needs to get its electrics rewired. And if you have ever had that happen to your house, that also tends to involve making sure there's a lot less stuff in it so that they can get to the floorboards and the ceilings and all of that kind of stuff. And also means once it's done, quite a lot of the house is going to have to get replastered and redecorated. It's a lot of upheaval. It's expensive upheaval. So yeah, there wasn't a Thursday stream because Wednesday was figuring out what the electrical problem actually was. And then Thursday was basically me and my mum discussing it. Yeah, discussing the finances, discussing a whole bunch of other stuff to do with it. Figuring things out. So yeah, so remember how I've spent all year saying how I really need to, my main aim for 2025 was to clear that spare room so that I could turn it into a home office for me and a stream room. Well, that's not going to quite happen by the end of 2025, but it absolutely has to happen quite early on into 2026 because that's one of the rooms that they need access to get rewiring. So there we go. Well, we'll count that as a kind of silver lining of I'm good at deadlines. But yeah. It sounds stressful. Yeah, it sounds like a lot. Good luck with that project. Yeah, I'm trying to be of the attitude of it will be a very good thing in the long run. It will put the house in a very good position. It's a really old house. It was built in 1908. and it's complicated and kind of been left a little bit in a state of disrepair. Not horrific state. Old houses need regular maintenance is what I'm getting at, and that didn't happen for a little while, quite a while, because life kept getting in my way. My dad died. Neither me or my mum cared much about getting my house in good state. And then she got really ill. Just as we were starting to get to a point of going, let's sort everything out, and then she got really ill. And then we got to another state of going, let's sort everything out because she was doing better, and then I got ill. So needs must. It'll be worth it in the long run. But yeah, it's not ideal timing. Not while work is very, very quiet, which I suppose on the plus side gives me the time to get stuff done, not necessarily the money. Yeah, and also it is, 2 weeks before Christmas? Kind of? Yeah, 2 and a bit weeks before Christmas. I'm lucky that we are going away at Christmas for a few days, which is kind of handy because a couple of rooms downstairs in my house don't really have electric at the moment. But yeah, it's kind of a lot. But it'll be worth it, so that will be good. How did it go, Lou? Very positive. They were really helpful in agreeing a mutually acceptable plan. Ooh. There will be check-ins to make sure things are working as planned every week. They even suggested I don't come back to the new year. Also mentioned I'm such a conscientious worker. Oh, that is a really positive meeting, Lou. I'm really glad. Mutually acceptable plan is always a good bet. Check-ins, that's good, because I know when I've returned to work from extended time off, depends on where I've worked. Sometimes you don't get regular check-ins, and you really need them because ultimately you don't know what you're capable of until you get back to it. So that's good. And that's really good that you are such a conscientious worker. Well, crucially, I've no doubt you are, but it's really good that they acknowledge that because companies don't always do that. Hey, Van Bragg, how you doing? Look, all the gym sessions being of use for the reason you wish it wasn't for. Yeah, it's true. I mean, when the electrics went last Tuesday night, I had to do stuff like move the TV out the way to look at a socket behind it, and also kind of shuffle the freezer out of the way. And I could do that. Crucially, I remember when we bought the TV, it was a lot of effort, and I was struggling to do it, certainly solo. It was no hassle whatsoever. I'm in a good physical shape, I think, to do everything. The downside is I've still got the fatigue. Like Saturday I ended up having a 2-hour nap that wasn't planned, and then still slept 9 hours. So yeah, it's going to be a juggling act. Today I'm quite tired. Tomorrow is my immunosuppressant treatment, so I'm kind of running a little bit on fumes for the last couple of days, and I've been moving stuff around, so a little bit low energy, but it will be okay. It's kind of needed. Gotta get ready for work. No worries, Sean, it was lovely to see you for a little bit, and good job on my workout. Just listening to you while I have a coffee. Ooh, that's nice. I can imagine. Effort always has a cost, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to be of the attitude of, well, it needs doing, and it's not really a choice. Yeah, it's just kind of just how it works, really. And it will be really good at the end of everything, because I think the house will look a lot better. Just be careful you don't run on fumes and catch them. That is the concern, yeah. Especially as we're away. We're going away on the 23rd of December. Don't want to be ill for that. I'm trying to plan around it. Like, that's normally, I mean, it's a couple of weeks away. Let's get your thoughts in order. Like, the Saturday before I go away, my personal trainer and the other people he's training all having a night out. I'm not going to go on it. I don't really want to risk it in case I catch something literally a few days before Christmas. And rather than going to the gym on the Sunday, I'm probably going to go for a run. I'm going to keep outside, basically, wherever possible. No, I'm a worrier too, Lou. No, I am very aware of it's that kind of tumultuous time of year where it's very easy to catch everything going, even more so if your immune system is a bit compromised. Yeah, I think it is the smart idea. I'm a little bit gutted I'm not going on the night out because it looks like it's going to be fun. They're going to some mini golf place. I haven't indoor mini golf place I haven't been to, and then going out for food at somewhere I really like going to. But it needs must. I want to kind of pace myself. But yeah, so I'm trying to do bit by bit. Like after the stream, I'll do a little bit more decluttering because I figure if I try and chip away a bit at a time, should be okay. I haven't got a set date yet for when the electrics get rewired. But obviously it's going to have to be sooner rather than later because one of the rooms downstairs has one socket working, which is currently devoted to the Christmas tree because the electrician very kindly went, I don't want to be the Grinch and leave you without a Christmas tree, and got the Christmas tree socket sorted. But one of the other rooms has no electricity in it. Luckily, it's the room that the guinea pigs live in. They don't need they don't need to watch TV. It's fine. But obviously, we're running a bit low on electricity. As weird as that sounds, it's something to do with they were giving me numbers of. It was something like, oh well, okay, we want this circuit to be ideally at 200. Okay, that's fine. What's it at the moment? 0.6. Oh. We're hoping to get up to 2, and then you'll be okay. You'll be able to limp through. Don't add any other kind of anything to the downstairs electrics. And I assume if I tried running absolutely everything downstairs at the same time, I assume the house would just, well, the electrics would die. So, yeah. Oh, Christmas tree, you're using all the electricity. Yep, that's what it's doing. So yeah, hopefully it will get where we're waiting to get a date lined up. They've got it's urgent. But ultimately I want to get as much done as I can before Christmas, because who wants to have Christmas and then go, guess what you have to do in the early January? You have to clear half the house. So I'm clearing my spare room. My poor mum, she has to finish clearing her bedroom. As a few of you know, her bedroom is kind of a difficult place for her emotionally because it's got a lot of memories attached to it. I mean, crucially, it's got some bad memories because my dad died in that room. But she's trying to declutter it, and she's got the worst job, basically, and she doesn't want me getting involved with that room, so that's fine. I'm dealing with a spare room, which still has an awful lot of her stuff in it. It's surprising how little stuff I own. As in, I've lived here most of my life, and I've cleared some of the room. Yeah, the last couple of years we've done decorating for all sorts of things and done lots of decluttering. I didn't realise how I live relatively minimalist, at least compared to my mum. Which is, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm not complaining. It's just weird. I had no idea until I started clearing through stuff where it was, oh, feels like in my house probably like 20% of the stuff is mine. Maybe less, but I mean some rooms. Yeah. But anyway, that ramble aside, a little bit of a catch up. Feel free all to let me know how you're all doing. I'll try and pace myself with moaning about electricity because it's going to be an ongoing theme for a little bit. But for now, we are going to check out Nova Roma, which I will actually open up on Steam for a little moment because Steam blurbs are the best ways of explaining everything. Let's get the window open. There we go. Let's get it in the way of my face and we'll have a quick little look. The glory of Rome is at your fingertips in this city-building game where you must appease the gods, enact laws, and develop complex supply chains to meet the needs of your citizens. Hooded Horse very kindly gave me a code. They gave me a code actually for the demo just before it came out. And then electricity woes. So we were going to play it on Thursday and we didn't get the chance. But I'm liking, my main thinking is I love things like the Caesar games. And those are the vibes I'm getting from looking at the pictures. So we're going to dive into that for a little bit. Get swapped over. Let's get the window updated. And then after that, we're going to play something completely different. We're going to play... Where am I? There I am. We're going to play some Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which looks a lot like Streets of Rage, but Marvel. Okay, volume of... Let's get that down. The game likes to be loud. Okay, we're good? Yeah. I think that will work nicely. Okay. Hey Duke, how you doing? The existing wiring is just crazy old. That's what it comes down to. My parents never needed to get the house rewired, and we've lived here 37 years, and they don't know when it got rewired. So it's probably at least 40 years old, the wiring. So it's just old. It's probably done very well to get this far. So yeah, at least it's not like it's a rodent. Briefly, the electrician was concerned it was... he thought we had rising damp because one of the sockets he opened up was rusted on the inside. And then after he went, my mum just went, yeah, that socket hasn't been replaced in 40 years. I think it's just really old. And then we kind of looked at what he'd left and were a bit, yeah, I think it's just very, very old. And yeah, it was kind of cheaply made looking at what it was. And we've kind of done lots of investigations of damp. It's not damp, it just needs replacing. I mean, we do have some kind of low-level damp issues, which we're also working on. But yeah, the electrics are just very old. They've probably done well to get to 40-odd years. There is quiet murmurings of whether we will need to get the upstairs of the house rewired at some point. It's probably gonna happen. We're not getting it done at the same time. Aurora. Hey, Aurora! How are you? Yeah, how are you doing, Aurora? Are you having a good day? I'm just going to move my little Christmas tree, because it's just there on its own, out the way. There we go. Yeah, old house, Duke. That's the problem. Built 1908. It's old. As every single tradesman has ever looked at it in recent years will happily tell me, oh, it's got really solid foundations. Oh, it's a good sturdy house. It's just stuff is kind of... It hasn't been well maintained. I'm kind of accepting that, while also being kind to my past self of going, there was a reason why we didn't maintain it as well as it could have. And it's, yeah, time to catch up. Thank you, Aurora. Yeah, I tried to do something a tiny bit Christmassy. I meant to sort out Christmas emotes and life. And also, ideally, I wanted to commission some Christmas emotes, but I ran out of money. But we do have, left over from last Christmas, we do still have this one. Yeah, I don't think sadly this year is going to be the year for Christmas emotes. But on the other hand, because of all the stuff that's going on in my house, next year I will be streaming from a dedicated room that will also be part of my home office and part a little bit of a craft room for my mum, but predominantly dedicated stream room. And I'm hoping to put a Christmas tree up and make it proper Christmassy. That's the official term, isn't it? Proper Christmassy. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. It's just lovely to see you all again. Because, yeah, it was I felt bad for cancelling Thursdays. And then Saturday I already had plans to do stuff, Christmassy stuff with my mum. I did consider streaming Sunday, but to be honest, I was just really tired. I was just, the week caught up with me. I lived in a house built in 1910 for a while. The wiring was questionable at best. Glad it's not my worry anymore. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, when the electrician was having a look Wednesday, he was kind of having a look around. It was a father and son operation. And the son, I just need to check something. Yeah, it's fine. I'm waiting on a parcel while my mum was out at a doctor's appointment. Yeah, the son was kind of looking around and was saying to his dad, I don't understand this. This isn't logical. And then I just kind of casually went, yeah, nothing in this house is logical. It's all good. Hey, Miner, how are you doing? How was your weekend? So, yeah, old houses are illogical. They're incredibly sturdy, got really good walls. You can't fault the... They are tough walls. I mean, they're a nightmare if you want to drill into them, but they are really good walls. Yeah, so you enjoy your look. But yeah, there's pros and cons. Oh, thank you, Lou. It looks like a good game, I think. I mean, we'll get to it in a moment. The house I'm in was from the 30s. We were still living with knob and tube until we renovated the whole house. Knob and tube? I don't know what that is. Which presumably means I haven't got that. I know a friend who knows a bit about electrics said to me, oh, have you still got the old black and red wires? And because some of the sockets at the moment are kind of sticking out, not in a dangerous way, but in a way where I can see, I went, yeah, and he went, ooh, that's old. I mean, oh, thanks. But yeah, so enough electrics talk for a little bit. Let's dive in, at least to see what the game is like. Let's have a quick look at settings. We'll keep it on easy, because as we all know, I'm out of practice for strategy, or base building, or anything. Feel free to pick whatever description you want to call it. It was weird moving into a house from 2005 and how different everything is. Still shady in some parts, but at least there's insulation in my room now. Yeah, I get you on the insulation. My house is great in the summer. It's lovely and cool. In the winter, we'll take out the word lovely and say it's cool. Yes. Watch, don't pester me. So yeah, it's every house has a pro and a con, doesn't it? It's sort of, yeah, I've seen, like my aunt had a fairly new house, and I remember she moved out about 10 years ago. There was so much damp, and it was only in kind of a 10-15-year-old house. Some old plugs had round pins. Probably not in the UK then. Probably thinking, I know having seen American sockets, you guys have got very different, I mean North American sockets, I mean. Also, the UK has different sockets to Europe too. Why can't we all just have a nice... I mean, I don't know why, but wouldn't it be nice if we could have the same? Pro, my house idles at 16C in winter with no heating. Con, in summer it hits 29.5. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah. Houses are special, aren't they? Okay, yes, Belfast. Okay. Clears pores, yeah. I mean, the damp I've got in my house doesn't clear for pores, but that's okay, I'm working on it. What have we got here? Rome has fallen into corruption, decay, and chaos. Self-inflicted mortal wounds. You set off on your own. You're a brave band of freed persons, escaped slaves, and disgruntled citizens. By the way, assume the volume is okay. I'm basing it on OBS, which is not going crazy. But I figure it is always good to double check with the actual audience. You must build a new city and make it large and prosperous. Maybe? The old Roman Empire will be jealous. If it attacks in its final breaths, you must defend yourself. It's up to you to build a new Rome. I mean, it wasn't built in a day, so this is going to take a bit. Okay, well, we haven't got creative mode, if that's going to be in the full game. We will take standard mode. Grow your city from a small fort to a bustling metropolis. It will be the envy of the world. Oh, okay. Actually, Christmas tree is in the way, but it looks like it's procedurally generated. What about if we put a Christmas tree behind some stuff? Let's drag that down. There you go, it can go in the background of me a little bit. Yeah, if it's got a terrain generation seed, presumably then every world's going to be slightly different. That's going to be good for longevity. Let's go for that one, based on nothing of worth. Yeah, we're definitely playing it on easy. A casual experience. Grow your city while contending some challenges. Gods are easy to please, but can punish you for disappointing them. You will face occasional invasions. This doesn't feel easy. Things like fires and plagues rarely happen. Oh, okay, for future reference, there is a peaceful mode that presumably is even easier. But that's not available. Okay, only easy is available in the demo. Oh, survival. Survival is going to be the kind of thing that people like Tim the Sorcerer are going to love. I am a wimp, so I won't. Let's call it Halitopia. Ooh, okay, the music ended abruptly there. Build an outpost. It's helpful to be near fertile ground, trees, stone, and downstream from a river. Hey, treacle! I am also a wimp. Yes. Wimp. My thinking, I mean, wimps live longer. That's what I'm getting at. Think of a shout out, Aurora. Yeah, wimps live longer. That's me. Okay, downstream from a river. So, is that going to be, that's the only river, right? Yeah, there's some good deposits there. Nice, straightforward controls. Also Team Wimp here. Bring the cozy, yep. Ah, good. My mum has returned from her doctor's appointment, which means I can stand down a little bit. We're waiting for her immunosuppressant injection to arrive, so that's why I kept looking to see what was going on the doorbell cam. The beginning of your new city provides a place to store basic resources until more permanent structures can be built. Hey Bernadette, how are you doing? Click middle mouse button or press R to... Oh, yep, that works. Imagine if we could build it across the water. We'll go... I don't know what I'm doing. We'll just place it here. Your new city has been established. Your citizens are excited to get to work. Are they excited to get to work, or are they excited to see what happens at the end? Because it's like me sorting out that spare room. I'm not excited to do that bit. I'm excited about what happens at the end. Oh wait, we need roads. Do we need roads? Roads. Yes, we do. I'm good. I'm so sleepy. I think I can't have no feeling. I'm sorry you're sleepy, but I hope you had a good weekend. I'm doing okay. I was just talking about various major house repairs that need to be done over the next couple of months or so, and it's a lot. It'll be good at the end. That's probably the best way of putting it. Ooh, choppy choppy. Oh, I forgot to turn fishing on. Wait a minute. Let's pause. Pause. Fishies, where are you? Let's get Jackie a fishy. It'll be so worth it. We finally cleared out the biggest doom pile from our dining room. Oh, good job. It's amazing how stuff accumulates, isn't it? I think particularly if you are dealing with chronic illness, it escalates. Okay, we have fishies. Would you like to see? Of course I would like to see something cute. Let's see what the fish is gonna be. What you get? What you get? What you get? What did you get? A shellfish? Whoa! You caught an uncommon Murex shellfish. Okay, I'm going to act excited, but what I'm actually going to be excited is, look at those emotes from Jackie. There's Olivia, Nim is manic, I love that. Bowser, Ali sees herself every day. Oh, thank you, Bernadette. But those dog emotes are precious. I love each and every one of them. It's so good. kind of related to that, hopefully the dog plan is still going to happen next year. Probably once everything's done, because it would be kind of terrible to bring a puppy into the house and then go, anyway, half the house is going to be, yeah, floorboards are going to be taken up and stuff. That's not fair. But it is being actively talked about as part of a plan. But yeah, you are so precious. Nim looks into my soul like somebody's at the door, like she wants to commit arson half the time. It felt fitting. I love it. I'm just going to double check that my mum is able to answer the door. 2 seconds. Nope, we're all good. I'm back instantly. I just needed a look on my camera. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, Nim is my favourite emote. I'm not gonna pick favourite actual dogs. You can't do that. That's wrong. But in terms of emotes, oh, that one's so good. Okay, let's. I love that I paused it and all we can see is this axe still going. But yeah, those emotes are so cute. House. That was it. We need a house. Well, a hovel. We need a hovel. They don't get to start big here. Where's the entrance? Does it matter where the entrance? Oh wow, look how quickly they rushed there. At least this is unlike Whiskerwood, which I utterly adored, but you could only build one house per rat. Mouse. Shouldn't say rat. The mice might get offended. And it was a little bit irritating. Now give each of them pets and kisses. Oh, please do, Jackie. I know Mouse for Guinea Pig got very excited the other day when in Drongo's chat, Zest said, give him attention. I made sure Mouse got a treat just from Zest. And then Drongo's 8-ball alert kicked in and it scared the life out of Mouse and Bear. They were, they reacted probably appropriately. Oh, you guys still need houses. Not bad. But yeah, poor Mouse basically came bounding up, went, there's a treat, and then suddenly 8-ball music kicked in, and the horror. We need a farm? What strategy game does not have a farm, right? This is all at a jaunty angle, isn't it? I mean, we're building on a jaunty angle anyway, but it's just the way everything is a little bit rough and ready, but in a kind of cute way. That makes sense. We need drinking water via a well or fountain. Hint, hint. What about if it hasn't unlocked game? What do I do now? Song for Drongo's 8-ball is an earworm, and whenever I see it redeemed, I have to cover my idiocy, isn't it? Yeah, it's just stuck in your head forever. It's probably stuck in poor little Mouse's head. She has never learnt of earworms before, and now she will just be there going, 8-ball, 8-ball. Hey, J-Luz, how you doing? Build a oh, okay, we go build a temple then. We have to have religion. We have to honour the gods. We don't have enough resources. Okay, guys, can you do what you need to do? Should I maybe not build for 2 farms? Have I gone overboard and the game's gone a little bit? No, you leapt ahead. I'd never say it in channel, but I'm afraid I intensely dislike the 8-ball music. That's fair. I mean, it gets stuck in your head. Also, we're never gonna, we can't all love the same things. And thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows here. So yeah, thank you for being part of the channel. Actually mute the stream when it pops up. That's fine. Like Treacle said, it is our secret. Nobody will share a word. That is fine. Okay, so what resources do I need? I need Do I have to click? Oh, I do. That makes sense, that. Guys, chop your trees. I admire the craft of it. It's just a me thing. That's fair. I think we all have those moments with things. I'm going to sound stately now and go, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that drives me insane, but there are definitely things where I think, I don't get that. Why does everyone love that? I love that Drongo has created cursed content that makes least of us unable to, to listen to it. I mean, is that not the definition of true art, when it's divisive? So what do I need? Can you hear the music, chat? Because this is quite jaunty little music for what's going on. Just gone quiet a moment in case. Give you a chance to hear it. Ooh. Okay, the music. Whoa.
Thank you, Crafton, for subscribing for 9 months.
Hey, Sim!
Spreading the holiday joy.
Crafton just resubscribed for 9 months, spreading the holiday joy. Sim Comfy.
Hey, Sim, welcome in. I'm now mildly in. Oh my god, there are so many people. Okay, let's catch up, and thank you for the shout out, rather saved me effort, and thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows here. Welcome in, Sim, Miss Ragey, Gremlin, Rizzy, Humanitas, Tay-Tay, Spoofy, QT, Chat, Don't, Twitch, there we go, Jones, Crafton, thank you for the resub, and lovely of you, Denoba, Violin, Fitness, I'm not doing pronunciations well here, am I? Woody, actually wait, no, Woody, were you part of the raid or you just suddenly appeared with a shout out? But hey, Woody, Curling Master, Eva, Peltzari, Zad, Free Cat Dude, Jonas, wait, that was Peltzari. Wait, that wasn't a raid mate. Where did you? Santa's got a big package to deliver. Oh, Peltzari, the trauma. Random Jen, Helicopterosis. Oh, I remember Sim trying to spell that, I think. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for the follows. We have anonymous follows here, so you're all ticking along, but I won't call you out. Time to overwhelm Hallie. You have overwhelmed me, Sim. That was, I saw it and then was a bit, that's a lot of people. Hey, everyone. If you don't already know me, I'm a moderator in Sims chat, so hopefully you all do kind of at least know the name. Thank you for follows. Hey tribe, I'm a terrible raid. Welcome in. Yeah, I am a mostly a variety streamer. I've been playing a little bit of strategy lately. I've been playing quite a lot of World of Warcraft Classic actually. I've been doing a little run with a troll hunter. Hit level 20 last stream, and today we're taking a little break from that. I'm going to go play some Nova Roma, which is a cool looking strategy game published by Hooded Horse. A lot of you probably already know Hooded Horse for a whole bunch of cool games, and this looks quite quirky. It's kind of reminding me of the Caesar games. I loved those kind of things. I also love it when you pause it, the axes keep going. That doesn't make any sense, and I like that. And then we're going to play some Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which looks like Streets of Rage, is the best way of putting it. But yeah, I play a little bit of everything, really. Yes, anyone? Hey, QT! And thank you again for the other shout-outs, Woody. So yeah, welcome in, everyone, and thank you for being here. And thank you for Gigantify 3 Cat Dude. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat like a lunatic. Caesar and Pharaoh will go to game. Exactly. That is my hope for this. We're only kind of literally at the very opening stages, but I'm liking the feeling of it. It feels like it might give me some nice nostalgia. But thank you all. And Sim, if you need a raid and run, it is, I say it's getting late for you. I know what you're like. Is it late or is it late? But thank you, Sim. Thank you for bringing everyone over. If you're not already following Sim, please drop Sim a follow. He is a very dear friend of mine. kind of an inspiration for me trying to stream. Yeah, and he's just the best. Thank you for the follows again. Hey, thanks, dude. Didn't know you streamed. I'm so glad to accept you. No, I've been streaming for a while, quite a bit this year, kind of off and on. Next year is going to be a big year. Don't get on modded yet. Getting early for Sim. It is, isn't it? Yes. Crafton, did you get remodded at Sims, or are you still there with no sword? I know Sim forgets. Thank you for the follow, Sangster. Yeah, I was saying just before we started playing the game, weirdly, next year, whether I like it or not, I'm having to do some major house repairs, and I will finally have a dedicated stream room. And yeah, I'm planning over Christmas to work out some proper plans of how to try and take advantage of this opportunity that has been somewhat thrust upon me, but to try and get into even more streaming. No, he didn't yet. Yeah, no, Sim always forgets. Let's get back to the sword stuff. The sword stuff? The stone stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping next week's going to be... Next week? Not next week. Next year is going to be a big deal on the streaming front, because... Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it will be nice to have a dedicated room. I've been self-employed as a journalist and copywriter for about 15 years, and I've never had a dedicated workspace. So the stream room will be part stream room, part home office, and it's going to be so nice. Ooh, I can build a temple. It will be very nice to have a dedicated space to get stuff done. So yeah, I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit more of... I mean, actually, it's a perfect example. You've all come from Sims. I'm hoping this time next year, instead of us having a tiny little animation... Well, it's a PNG, it's a JPEG, I think. It's not even... Yeah, it's just basic JPEG of a Christmas tree behind me. Hoping this time next year there will be actual Christmas trees behind me, because I will have more space. Pro streamer making. I can dream, cutie. But, yeah. I don't think it will ever be, sadly, a full-time thing. But it would be nice to have it as more of a... I was going to say part-time, that's the word. Part-time alongside writing. Because I absolutely love writing about games and technology. But it is always good to diversify. If you're self-employed, it's generally good to have multiple income streams. Otherwise, bad times happen. I work from home, and my home office is the corner of a bedroom. That's me, J-Liz. That's me right now. My bedroom is my home office. It's not the healthiest of things. It also means I haven't got a lot of space. So it will be nice to have more space to both work and actually sleep. So, no worries, Spoofy. Thank you for being here. Good luck with your work. And yeah, I missed getting to see you play Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which was kind of handy because it meant no spoilers. But on the other hand, it would have been good to see you play it. Trying to think, did I fall asleep? It feels like I probably did fall asleep at that point. Ooh, we got gods, chat. I see you built your first temple. It's only right you begin to consult with us. Now, whom amongst us will you dedicate it to? Oh no, we gotta choose our favourite god. Are they gonna strike us down if we choose someone else? Oh, okay, we got limited ones because this is for demo. Hey Hannah, how are you doing? So who have we got? We've got Ceres, god of agriculture and fertility. Can improve agriculture harvest in a radius around the temple. If they become displeased, that same area will be subject to crop failures. That doesn't... I'm not a... No. Vulcan. Can improve industrial production in a radius around the temple. Okay, I get it. The same area will be subject to fires if they're not happy. Okay, I see how this is going. Jupiter. Citizen happy... Okay. Similar kind of thing. Citizen happiness or lightning strikes. Fishing yield. Or floods and angry sea. Okay, we're going to go over farming. Because we do have that at the moment. And I understand it. Welcome, my child. Here's a token of my care. True favour. Please mind my divine tasks. Let's make this relationship a favourable one. Spend your favour here for a permanent bonus centred at this temple. Sure, that's fine. And obviously if anyone who's coming on a raid also needs to go get snacks, sleep, do whatever you need to do, make sure you do whatever you need to do. As regular Simcopter 1's viewers will know, I'm usually the one that's telling them to go get some sleep. So that applies to all of you. Also, regular Spoofy viewers will know I'm also the one that tells Spoofy to get some sleep. I spend a lot of time on Twitch telling people to get some sleep, don't I? Yeah, you all need to get some sleep. Choose from a variety of tiles to build your fort. Not now, thank you. I'm learning stuff. We got industry. Okay, we haven't got industry yet. Wait a minute, this is very Whiskerwood-ish. We have stockpiles and warehouses. It's 3 PM, Hallie. I don't want to sleep. Yeah, alright. Cutie, you can be exempt. You could have a nap, though. Do you feel in need of a nap? Because naps are good. Ideally, not if you do what I did Saturday and fall asleep for 2 hours. That's a little bit... yeah, that was kind of a wasted afternoon. But naps can be good. Cutie just woke up. Someone has to be the voice of reason. That's what I try to be. You are not the voice of reason, Sim. No, I'm sorry. I have no doubt you are in your actual life away from Twitch. But otherwise, nah, nope. I think it's always a welcome reminder, considering Twitch uses sleep schedules. Yeah, I think that's, I think you're right, Eva. It's, actually, do you prefer to be called Eva or Zephyr? Which would you prefer? But yeah, I'm there quietly thinking, oh crap, have I become the mother of Twitch, telling everyone to eat well, sleep, step away from a screen once in a while, that kind of stuff. Hey Jezza, how you doing? How's your Monday going so far? I woke at 10 AM today. Ooh, I like that, Cutie. That's the sweet spot for me. I never wake up that late anymore, but that's because of the medication I'm on. But 10 AM feels good because you get a nice sleep, but you haven't completely wasted away the morning. Sim, don't pee on my mods. I didn't realise I was going to have to say that, but don't pee on my mods. It's odd. We'll just go with odd. I'm sadly in the habit of falling asleep at 8 PM midnight and then 3 AM to 9 AM. It's not good. Ooh, that's not ideal, is it? No. You got stung by Jay. It's a myth, Sim. Don't do it. It's fine. Don't leave him. Think of it this way. If you need to think of it like this, leave him in kind of pain. He won't be, because it'll be fine. But, yeah, whatever you need to do that means you don't pee on him. Ever's fine. Cool. But yeah, 8 AM to midnight and then waking up, that's annoying. I mean, I suppose there's a nice... as a boring person who now goes to bed about 10 PM and then wakes up at 7 AM, because obviously, heaven forbid, I would actually fall asleep immediately. There is a nice thing about being awake at 3 AM, because it's so silent. Nothing is going on, there's no disturbances, nobody's going to phone you. It's all good. I say that like somebody gets phone calls a lot in their day. What I'm really saying is nobody's going to phone me to complain about something. Ray, why you... I timed you out on Sim Stream so you went to bed. It is lovely to see you, but why are you here? We have a toddler who doesn't sleep through the night. Sleep is a rare luxury. Ooh, that's rough, J-Lose. Ray talks when I talk about peeing on people. Checks out. That's a good point, actually. I did kind of finish some work. Okay, kind of. Wait. What do you mean, kind of? Did you look at the work for 5 minutes and then not do anything? Because I don't know if that counts. That's why I'm a night owl, I think. I like when everyone is asleep. I feel safe. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Before the Crohn's medication, I liked 3 AM. It was just very quiet and peaceful. I did a kind of work. A kind of work? Do I want to know? Oh, good luck, Lou. Have a good workout. Do let me be nerdy and tell me what you did later. Because I love hearing what people do in their workouts. It kind of inspires me. I mean, you don't have to, obviously, but yeah. If you feel in the mood to, I love learning about what people do. I'll be going back tomorrow. 4 visited, but only 3 decided to stay. Our citizens could be happier. Rude? Could they not ask you? Could they use their words to tell me what the problem is? That's probably the plague virulence. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I love hearing what people do at the gym. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to be doing upper body stuff, which is my weakness. But one day it won't be my weakness. I don't want to be boring and reiterate workout. No, I love that. I was organising my art folders, which was not the thing I needed to do. If you needed to do it at some point, I think it still counts. I think secretly sleep would have been better. But, yeah. If you need a timeout, somebody will time you out. Have you ever seen Lou and Boring in the same room? Me, exactly, Woody. As someone who does shift work and usually has to work before 9:30 AM, I don't get to stay up past 12 AM during the week now. That's fair. I mean, yeah, that's my thinking. I have the most energy at the start of the day, so I try to be up about between 7 AM and 7:30 AM. And then lately that involves going to the gym, or at least a walk. This morning it was a walk, because I had a little bit of work to do before the stream. Also, I'd set aside like 30 minutes to fix the dehumidifier that hasn't worked for months. And it just magically decided to work, so I have the gift of time. And the gift of a working dehumidifier. Just a thought. Ray has gone for 8 hours, cool. Wait, Sim's gone too? Okay, good night, everyone. But good night, Ray. I hope you get some sleep now. And good job sorting out your art folder, because if it needed doing, that's still a good thing, even though your timing could have maybe been a little bit better. Crafton timed out some Ray for 28,800 seconds. Reason, they need their sleep. See, we're a wholesome bunch here. If you are new here, we will time people out so that they go get some sleep. Oh, you're not going to bed? Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, Sim, I misread it. I thought Crafton was just getting rid of you. But we had a notification sound on the stream because that sound played exactly when I timed that. It did, didn't it? Yeah, that would be a handy thing. But yes, if you are new here, we like to make sure everyone sleeps well, everyone eats. So sometimes you might get timed out to just give you that little nudge to get some sleep. It's good to get some sleep. So how do I get the points? Doesn't tell me, does it? We'll unlock the small apartment. Oh, please the gods to earn more favour. Okay, thank you. What do I need to do, gods? That is quite a sound, isn't it? Good night then, Sim. Yes. I'm not allowed to abuse my mod powers here. I already pushed it timing Simmer. That was okay, that was for 1 second. But yeah, Crafton is lawful good here. Or if I call you Duckhead or something. Okay, well, I just said that Crafton is lawful good here. There are limits. We don't know what those limits are yet. But just bear in mind, Crafton is only ever one sentence. All I have to say is go, Craft and do what you like, be unhinged. And then good luck, QT. I disagree. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, that might be actually, yeah. Sick'em Craft, exactly. That's all we need to hear. So how do I get... That's the technology tree. Oh, I need farms. It's almost like if I read and it said, make sure you have 5 farms, that I need to grow 5 farms. I'm blaming you, chat. Crafton has attack monkey energy. We don't need Crafton off the leash. Crafton off the leash can be fun. Lawful evil. Ooh, everyone, keep an eye on evil. Evil goat, even. I mean, the clue is in the name. Evil. Grafton, you're sadly out of job. An attack attack monkey self-tamed in RimWorld, so Sim has no further need for you. It's not crafting you need to be... Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We've got 2 chaotic neutral mods now. Aurora is the kind one. And Akira. Akira, when Akira is able to... Akira is usually working when I'm streaming, sadly. Yay, we got 3 divine star thingies. Except my blessing of 3 favour. Oh yeah, that will be the correct term, yes. You want 2 temples? Wow, that's bossy. Chaotic good, more like. Oh no, sorry, I'm not chaotic neutral. Woody is lawful evil, chaotic good. You can have a good discussion. Crafted on a leash can be... I just realised what I said, yeah. You're... Oh, QT, you're walking on a fight. Oh, QT, good luck to you. So what should we unlock? We have a food counter. I mean, citizens can stop here for an extra snack and chat. We're looking for things that are going to cheer up our people. Food counter feels like... Food counter would cheer me up. Tax office would not cheer me up. No. Stone quarry, not really. Yeah, should we go food counter? I think I deserve happiness. My Monday is going good, thanks. Once again, oh, you got Monday off again due to student sickness. I'm going to spend the day playing Chrono Cross and Final Fantasy XIV. Jezza is living the dream. And Jezza keeps eating delicious things that he then posts on Discord, and it's tormenting me in a really... yeah, it's just tormenting me. But yeah, Jezza is living my life. There you go, I told you shops will be entertainment. Oh, we don't have... oh, wait, we need... Where do I get the gold from? Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows here, but I appreciate you. Oh, your messages weren't sending. Oh, we need to build a tax office. I feel like I'm betraying them. I know it's necessary. That's not one. Oh, wait, it is actually. Oh, okay, I've used up my points poorly because I gave them a food counter. By delicious things, you mean mainly Sunday dinners? I do, yeah. Yes, one day you and your mum shall have a roast that you don't have to cook. One day. Maybe next Sunday. I think I say it every Sunday, but maybe next Sunday. Okay, let's build a temple to appease the somewhat picky god. Yeah, maybe next Sunday. Because I will have one at Christmas, but I'm going to be making that one. Oh, we have ads underway. So this game, actually I should probably save the conversation about the game for after we're out of ads. You'll definitely have to post a picture of the meal whenever you do decide to have one. Yeah, hopefully this Sunday. It's probably going to be my last opportunity, to be honest. Because I was just saying, I don't want to go out too much a couple of days before Christmas in case I I get ill, basically. So, yeah, it's probably this Sunday or never. Well, not never. That would be quite a strong word. Have a look. So, Jupiter wants us to grow the population to 25. We can do that. So, I'm seeing how this works. We unlock stuff by basically keeping everyone happy. But we do need taxes. Because it turns out taxes make the world go round. Ooh, a theatre. Give them something nice. That's a nice, easy... Never... Yeah, that's it. I will never have a roast dinner ever again. But nah, just this side of Christmas and New Year. Ooh, is it wintry? Okay, we need... Where are the stones? I wonder, you don't appear to be able to assign them work so that they just go stone destroying-ish. Stone smashing. Where are the stones? Oh, there's one. Nope, that's forest. I gotta go for lunch for now, at least. I skipped breakfast and now I can't think about anything. QT, go get some lunch. Meals are important. Remember what I was saying about sleep? Food is also very important. Go get some nice food, QT. Woody? Oh, Woody, go get some sleep too. There we go. We're covering the bases here, chat. If you need food, go get your food. If you need sleep, go get your sleep. Yeah, have a good one, everyone, and rest well. Food and sleep are so important. I made sure, chat, to have basically second breakfast before I streamed. Because I had first breakfast about 7:30 AM. So I had some toast about 10:30 ready for this. We should be coming out of ads any moment. Yeah, go. Yeah, if you didn't hear about Cutie, go get some food. Woody, sleep well. What are we doing now? We got a lot of things to build now, which is quietly overwhelming, but not really. So the main thing we need is a tax office, so we need stone. We have 8. 8 is not really enough. Oh, good job, team. So yeah, this game is coming out in January. So this is just a little demo. I'm very much hoping to get code for a full game near a release. I kind of like it so far. I mean, it's a little bit slow to build, as it's the way with these kind of games. But I'm liking the visual style, because half the time, it's visual style that kind of is what lures you in. Also, as we learned at the start, I assume it's procedurally generated because you got a whole bunch of seed codes, seed numbers. So I think that's going to extend longevity quite nicely. Yeah. It does seem very super chill, yeah. Although it did say when I chose easy mode that you can get invaded, because we're basically an offshoot of Rome. And Rome is not keen that we have left. So I'm wondering if I whacked it up to hard, which you can't do on the demo. On the demo it is only easy. I wonder if then it might be a bit more challenging. I like that you can choose to just have it cozy though. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried the Roman Empire might come to get us. There was a lot of miscommunication on Saturday when it came to food and drinks. I bought pizzas, breakfast for all 4 of us, and drinks, and then they came with their own stuff, and I'd bought some quite strong lager, as it's what they'd normally have, but they turned up with Bud Light. So then I knew what kind of evening it was going to be. So now I have way too many cans of 1864 in my fridge. Context, remember when I said I was having a few... Yeah, I do remember. It's a good thing it's Christmases, otherwise if someone looked at my fridge, I would probably look like an alcoholic. But that's okay, you're stockpiling. This all sounds quite dark. Having been around an alcoholic, if your fridge is full of alcohol, that's okay, you're not an alcoholic. From experience, if your fridge only ever, if alcohol is very transitory, as in they buy it, they drink it immediately, that's when you got a problem. If your fridge is full of alcohol, it's just Christmas. That's good. Yeah, because in hindsight, I remember when I live in a house where we have kind of like nice bottle of vodka, a nice bottle of gin, that kind of stuff, and then I occasionally drink it. And I remember they came around my house once and then looked and went, "Wait, how do you keep all that stuff?" And I was a bit, "Well, I don't want to drink it. It's fine. I don't need to drink it." And then we were there going, "No, I can't do that. If it's there, I've got to drink it." So there we go. A little life lesson. If you're able to store alcohol in your house and not drink it immediately, you're good. Obviously that is not a completely accurate view of how to tell if you have a problem with alcohol or not, but I think it's quite a good starting point. So there you go. If you're new here, we tell people to sleep and eat when they need to, and also offer very basic, please do not consider this as professional advice, insight into whether you're good on the alcohol front. What was I aiming? I want a tax office. Okay, let's set that up for tomorrow. It needs to be near houses, so that'll be fine. So chat, what have you all got planned for Christmas? Because if you celebrate Christmas, because it's kind of coming up, and I know some people are going to go, "Oh, crap, I haven't done anything." I'm kind of on top of it. Ish. I'm on top of it in the respect of somebody who's also clearing half their house. My boyfriend and I are going to his parents this year, which will be nice and chill. Oh, that's good. That must be nice to visit somewhere for Christmas. I've never actually visited anywhere for Christmas Day. Actually, I must have when I was like 2, but in terms of living memory, no. It's Boxing Day. For many years I would go visit family. It wasn't chill though. Okay, so that's going to collect some tax, 20%. That is that's the basic level of taxation in the UK, so that's very accurate. You'd be welcome here. Oh, thank you, Crafton. Yeah, sort of. I'm very lucky at this year we're going away for a few days over Christmas, which has never happened. But yeah, I think there's always that bit where you kind of look on and think, all those people have all those invites. That doesn't quite happen here. I generally only drink at home on very rare occasions. It has to be a gathering of some sort. If I do drink alone, it's generally only a couple of cans if I'm very invested in a JRPG story. Yeah, that's fair. That's generally my attitude. I don't tend to drink anymore, but yeah, when I used to drink alone, it wasn't really drinking alone, or it'd be like watching Twitch or some kind of interaction. But I don't tend to drink anymore. Due to my friend being Latvian, I'm getting 2 Christmas dinners this year as they celebrate the Christmas Day and Christmas. Nice, that is always good. I'm very lucky in that my family are chill and so my partner's fun. That's good. Yeah, mine are just... I've got a lot of family outside of my mum. We do have very nice family friends who are basically like family. We're going to see them on the 30th. And that's really nice, because I do genuinely feel part of their family when we visit them. So that'll be good. Make sure you have 4 granaries. We have no granaries, but okay. Very frustrating when we were growing up and he'd get to open his present day. Oh, I bet yes, I am for that. This is why I go to my parents for brekkie and dinner on Christmas, when I don't need to buy it or cook anything. I'm secretly envious of that. I have only in my life ever had one Christmas where I went home for Christmas. And there should have been many more, but without going bleak, there wasn't, because, bad stuff happened. But But yeah, this is the time of year where I get a little bit envious, where I look at people who go, oh, I'm going wherever for, yeah. They just turn up and they get Christmas and it's just there. Rather than I'm, like I was saying to Jezza, they're going, I want to roast dinner, I don't have to cook. But it is what it is. This inadvertently turned way bleaker than I expected. I'm very lucky this Christmas, because like I said, we're going away for a few days. And we have never been away. And to be honest, it's probably the worst timing ever, because it's not cheap to go away at Christmas, and we booked it a few months ago when all the birthday plans fell through for both me and my mum, and then we went, right, what are we going to do? Yeah. We kind of burned through some savings, not realising that half the house was going to kind of implode, but we decided to keep the holiday. So it's going to be a nice novelty. We're going to be away the 23rd to the 26th. So yeah, it's a bit weird to think like I said, I've never in living memory been away for Christmas Day. I've been away kind of surrounding days, but not Christmas Day itself. But yes. Oh, look at them. Oh, the poor little guys are freezing. I think they're freezing. They look cold. Can we name them? Can we? We can name them, chat. Waiting for summer. I hear you, Forsters. Right then, chat. If any of us Twitch integration. I wonder if there will be in a future build. Terrified of catching the plague. I hear you, Nesta. That's why I'm not going anywhere for a few days before Christmas. I want to catch the plague. I like being non-plague. Oh, somebody died of exposure to cold. We need more charcoal or wood for the winter. Recently stepped in mud. Bad luck. I mean, you're not terrified of a plague. Hope anyone who invites them to dinner prospers. Oh, well, that's very wholesome. Wonders what lies beyond the sea. Cool. Okay, I like when we get to know stuff. That sounds a little bit aggressive, but okay. Christmas Eve, I'm having Christmas dinner with my friend and his family, and then on Christmas Day, I'm going to my girlfriend's grandma's, which, to be honest, is fine. But what's going to be a little frustrating is the dogs. Due to other family members being there, there's going to be crazy 1-year-old Labrador and a Jack Russell crossed with a Chihuahua, who's apparently not very good with other dogs. So I'm not looking forward to having to safeguard Evie from them. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, I hope it kind of works out, Jezza, but yeah, that's going to involve some juggling. Not literally, at least I hope not. Okay, we've unlocked a bit more of a technology tree. I like this little game loop. It's straightforward, but gives you a decent amount of things to do. As mentioned, chat, this game comes out January. I don't know how long the demo runs for. We're going to keep going for a little bit. After that, we're going to switch to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which we got via Daredrop. Unlock the Grapevine, yeah. So that's going to be a very big change of pace. But it should be good fun. We're going to populate. Oh, we still haven't got the granaries, have we? I hope everyone's having a nice day. It's been a lovely return for me, because last week was... we're going low-key chaos, so it's good to be back. As mentioned, I'm hoping next year is going to be a good year for streaming. I'm seeing this year as kind of the foundations, getting the hang of kind of knowing what I'm doing, what I want to do, and then next year we're going to go places, chat. So thank you if you, if you're here, you are a part of it. So thank you for being a part of it. I'm liking this game. I'm liking the style of it. It's very cute. And like Crafton said, it is very chill at the moment. I'm intrigued to see what it's going to be like on the hardest difficulty modes. I'm a wimp. We'll probably never find out what it is on the hardest difficulty modes. We'll just enjoy it as it is. You are here, Crafton. You are one of the best people here. Not that I'm ranking them, but I'll be blunt, chat. I've met Crafton in person. I haven't met most of you in person, so Crafton has the advantage there. Seems chill until we get invaded. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go. Interesting. Make me an offering of 30 wheat. Why should I? We need that wheat. We need to eat. Pesky god. But yes, one of my highlights of the year was getting... I don't think I need to worry about whoever's at the door. That's not my thing. Yeah, one of my highlights of the year was getting to meet Crafton. So, yes. Gosh darn heckin' god. Yes, exactly. Just gonna actually check who is at the door. Is a woman dressed up as an elf? I don't know, chat. But honestly, is a woman dressed up as an elf? But my mum is talking to at the door, but obviously I had no sound. And I'm intrigued, chat. Well, I guess it is Christmas in a couple of weeks, but yeah, kind of middle-aged woman dressed as an elf. Carol's already. No, I don't think so. I assume maybe she's doing something for charity. I don't know. This is some kid in a car. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still paranoidically, every time the doorbell cam picks up, I'm double checking just in case it's somebody here in my car. But hopefully we're clear of that. Sadly, I'm still waiting to find out if I'm going to be liable for some of the costs. I don't know what to buy yet. Fishing hut. But yes, that will be a part of the year I'm not sad to say goodbye to. Oh, we may be offering to... Oh, okay. Here's my highlight. Oh, thank you, Craft. It really, yeah, it was great. I can't wait for the next TwitchCon. I have my flights booked already. Need to work out what hotel. I was having a look. I'm being overly picky. I was half considering an Airbnb, but morally I kind of hate Airbnbs. But it did look like it might be quite nice. Although it has very steep, I've learned that the Netherlands has really steep staircases everywhere. I don't know what is going on with that, but there we are. Assume she's selling. Yeah, she's probably selling something dressed up as an elf. It could be a charity drive. I mean, my mum dealt with it, so she's cynical. I would definitely sue if they said I was liable in the end. You cannot be liable for an accident when you weren't even in your car. Yeah, that's kind of my plan. I should get a phone call in the next 2 weeks. If they start saying no, you're liable, I'm gonna kick off. You know, politely, because to be fair, the woman I'm dealing with, it's not her fault. Wait, bridge cannot start or end in water, so do I drag it? Maybe. But yes, I will be that person that will go, well, can we take it to a court case? Because, no, it's not my fault. I wasn't doing anything. I truly wasn't. But hopefully it won't come to that. I'm hoping I get a phone call and they just go, yeah, they back down. All good. Because, I mean, nobody wants to spend £550 they don't need to, but also, I didn't do anything. If you're new here, somebody, while I was streaming back in September, drove straight into my parked car. And it is December and I'm still dealing with the repercussions. It's probably just a crappy scare tactic. Yeah, that's my hope. I mean, it's kind of worked. It certainly stressed me out. Hey, we got the bridge. Okay, so that's how we do the bridge, but I haven't got enough wood. At least we know now. What's your name? Cosmos. Jealous of a handsome co-worker. Okay, I didn't expect that. Happy there's more housing than you arrive. Okay, you're too kind. Did you download the VOD about stream, by the way? Could be I didn't, because the problem was I didn't anticipate it was going to be a complaint. Anyone was going to complain, and then by the time I found out they were disputing it, the VOD had expired. Which, on the one hand, with hindsight, you think, why didn't I think of it? But on the other hand, when somebody in front of you actually goes, yeah, I hit your car, you don't expect them to later on go, actually, I didn't. So, but I've got good clear photos. As in, the photos I've got are my car covered in white paint, and the white car covered in red paint, which is my car's paint. So, that's pretty clear cut. Hey, oh, okay, it hasn't finished. That's... Oh, look at them go. They're a fast bunch of workers. Actually, I say they're a fast bunch of workers, but they look like they're just kind of roaming. Oh, they're waiting for materials. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, guys, I judged you. Ooh, look at it go. We don't really need the bridge yet, I just want to see what it looked like. And as it's a demo, I'm wondering if we logically, I'm wondering if we only get a year to try out. 4 visited, but only 3 decided to stay. Our citizens could be happy. I'm trying here. I'm trying my best. Look, you're in quite good health. What can I build that you would love? How can I make you love me? Okay, well, a small theatre, I reckon, would really help. Because we've already got the food counter, haven't we? I think. Did I not build the food counter? This must be built on the ground floor of an existing apartment building. Oh. Oh, somebody died of exposure. Sorry. Okay, let's demolish... Felt kind of bad demolishing their house. It is a cute little village, except for, the death. Sorry, guys. I mean, sometimes people die. Imagine that as your advertising campaign of, yeah, sometimes people die. Okay, I'm going to place it right here. And then I'm going to move that well. Can you not move stuff? Can you only demolish stuff? Oh. Surely you can move it. No? 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 Yeah, okay. Well. Ooh, goodbye, water supply. Okay. Okay, and then when they're finished with the apartment, we'll build the shops. Because shops make everything feel better. 6 visited, but only 2 decided. I'm trying here. Oh, our city is full. Oh, that's okay then. I thought you were just judging where I'd built. Okay, well, we're going to build the shops. Get a nice little food counter. And I think we'll build another apartment block because they're quite big, aren't they? What's the ominous red X? Not fully staffed. Reprioritise workers in their job. Well, they're building. And, secretly nobody wants to work in a tax office because there are opinions. Food counter is nearly built. Yeah, I'm liking this game so far. It seems very... Yeah, it's just chill. It's even got quite chill music. It's... I do wish there was a way to automatically assign somebody to always clear the forest. But I suppose maybe then I wouldn't have anything to do. Ooh, look at +6. Also, look at the smile. That is pure Twitch smile. Oh wait, I'm in my way of a smile. Hold on. I have to show off the smile, because the smile is so Twitch coded. Where's my cam? Look at that smile, chat. Hey Patsy, thank you for the womp womp. But yes, that smile, which I'm going to go back to hiding because it's kind of a cluttered interface. I'm not quite sure where to go, but that smile is so Twitch. How you doing, Patsy? Yeah, this is often my way with these kind of games, but you almost need to be playing this without your cam on. Never a perfect place in games like no, they're always messy. I know when I've watched FG Squared streams a lot of games like this, and yeah, she is constantly moving the camera around and all kinds of things. This game looks very up my alley. It's really cute so far. It comes out in January, but there is a demo out already, which is what we're playing. And you can play it if you click on the link in the pinned message. Yeah, I like it so far. The demo only has easy mode. And to be honest, I'm for that. But yeah, I think camera bottom right is mostly what it only clutters when I look at certain things. Like that, yeah, for instance, that's going to turn up. But yes, FG Squared plays a lot of games like this, and she's constantly moving her camera around. So I think we're kind of plodding along. Oh, we can change the priority. Which doesn't feel essential on easy, but I bet it will when it goes up in difficulty. What are we trying to do? Keep them happy, well, grow the population, give them lots of wheat. What could we build? I did want to build the theatre. Oh, we need more stone. Okay. Where are we looking? Any predes? Oh, that's where they're... I didn't realise. Hey guys. What's your names? Scantia Salinos. Weary but determined. Oh, that's the story of my life. Marcus Latius Calvus needs a new chamber pot. That can also be my story too. Oh, Scantia wants to sleep now. Yeah. I'm feeling called out by literally everyone in this game at this point. I'm glad I don't stream with Cat. It has pros and cons. I know I was thinking over the weekend I kind of wanted to record some YouTube stuff. And then I didn't want to be on a camera. I didn't mind talking, but I didn't want to be on a camera. So I was thinking I might switch. Like when I record stuff for YouTube, I might do it with just voice. Because I just wasn't in the mood. And then if you're not, you've got to be able to be in the mood to be on cam for a few hours to get a good recording. And I just thought, I just didn't want to. It's completely up to you, but yeah. Because it's a personal thing to do. For me, I like, when I'm streaming, I like being on cam. Mostly. Hey, Elder! Yes, enough electricity to stream. Yes, the upstairs just about works. How you doing, Elder? But yeah, I'm thinking going forward, YouTube, I might just go with just my voice, because at the moment it means I'm falling behind and recording stuff for YouTube. And granted, it's a very small audience on YouTube, but I like doing it, so it might make my life easier. Thank you for follow. We have anonymous follows here. So I won't call you out, but thank you. Doing good. Hope you're faring as well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. You got missed at the start of the stream, me kind of ramble on about the electricity, or lack of. So you dodged a bullet there. But yeah, so we're going to be playing some of this for a little bit longer. Nova Roma, which is still giving me Caesar vibes. Maybe a little bit more chill than Caesar was. But certainly similar. And then we're going to try out some Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Thanks to Daredrop. And we're going to try and work towards finishing a Daredrop. I can't remember what it is. It didn't sound crazy taxing. But that could be famous last words. Wait a minute. Wrong window. There we go. I've streamed Webcam before, many years ago when I was still Patsy PoE, and streamed mainly Path of Exile, but I just don't feel comfortable with it anymore these days. That's the key thing. Comfort is everything. For a long time, that's what kept putting me off streaming, because I just... Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I end up... I'm very self-conscious. I don't like my face, and I don't like my voice. I've learned to be okay with my voice, but that's taken a very long time to learn. So yeah, I understand entirely. How does it work? Is your blender now without a socket to stream? Nah, it's okay. It's kind of stable, Elder. Basically, I'm upstairs at the moment. Downstairs, one whole room has no electricity, but luckily it's the room that is mostly used for storage, and the guinea pigs live in it, so they don't really need electricity. And then one of the other rooms almost has no electricity, but it's got one socket working, that means the Christmas tree still has light. Because the electrician very kindly made sure that one socket still worked, so we still had a Christmas tree. And yeah, Mouse can't charge the iPad. She's very disappointed. She is not happy with me at all. And Bear can't watch all her favourite shows. It's just, I'm going to have guinea pigs that are going to be mutinying by New Year. Self-conscious is the thing for me. Yeah, it takes a lot. I've learnt to kind of tolerate the things about me I don't like. But yeah, the general idea of electricity is basically if we add anything more to anything, it's probably... bad things are going to happen. It's really exciting because it means at the moment, anytime you plug anything in, you're there going, it was okay the other day. Probably be okay. But there's a slight element of... not danger, because it's not dangerous, but a slight element of, ooh, is this going to work? I'm happy you can take the piss out of it, but I truly hope it gets resolved soon. Thank you, Eld. Yeah, it's... yeah, I'm trying to just... It'll be really nice to get the house working in better order when it does, and it's bad timing, but it's kind of how life goes, and you don't always get the best timing. Also, I am an expert procrastinator. So if, say, somebody went, oh, you kind of need to get this done at some point, I would never get it done. I'd be there going, yeah, I should. And then 6 months later, oh. So this has forced me. Ellie, every time she plugs something, yep, that's, yeah. It's purely, is it going to be okay? Is it going to be okay? Oh God, is it going to be okay? Like this morning, because we've got a little bit of damp in a few areas, I got our dehumidifier working again, and dehumidifiers, at least the one I've got, is quite big on power. And I turned it on and thought, you okay, living room? Yeah, you all good? Good. But it's plugged into the same... There's two sockets, and the dehumidifier is right next to the socket for the washing machine. And I'm looking at it thinking, I'm not putting my washing machine on at the same time as that dehumidifier. Something is going to blow. I can feel it. Hold on. Jezza. I've been debating on going to therapy recently just for a little bit of help with high school bullying that still affects me to this day. And I told my dad recently, and he said, yeah, that might be a good idea. But then he said, on the other hand, would you want to lose that fire in your belly? So I can imagine what a therapist would tell you about that. And that's kind of put me off going. Now, I have some experience of being bullied as a kid and a teenager. And I also understand the fire in your belly because it kind of motivated, yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not pro-bullying, but I know what you mean with the fire in your belly. It kind of makes you be a bit, screw you, I'm going to prove you wrong. And I've had therapy over other things, kind of grief more so, but a little bit about the bullying. from my experience, it did not get rid of a fire in my belly. Yeah, there's no fire in your belly, there's anxiety. Yeah, it didn't stop me wanting to achieve more, to prove people wrong, because, sorry, I just need to double check nobody's hitting my car, they're not. Yeah, it didn't stop me wanting to do better. In fact, actually encouraged me to do better, more so. Because I was kind of taught I was given the tools and taught the skills to know how to use how I was feeling better. But I understand what your dad means, as in, I remember when I decided to go to therapy, my mum, who now also has a therapist, but at the time my mum was she was wary, like, for me, like, she was a bit, oh, you don't want to rock the boat, you know, you're dealing with it okay, what if it somehow uncovers something more and kind of messes you up, basically. So I think it's also very natural to have that kind of fear. But personally, I found therapy incredibly helpful. I don't have a therapist anymore, but I'm certainly not adverse to going back at some point. The bullying has made you the person you are, which is both good and bad, because at least in my case, it's meant I'm quite stubborn and quite determined and a bit, like I said, screw you, I'm going to do better than that. But on the other hand, it's also made me very distrustful of people, and I spend most of my time kind of low level waiting for people to turn on me. Even friends, because when I was a kid it was friends that went on to bully me. But it's really good to talk to somebody about it, you know, talk to somebody neutral that knows what they're talking about. And it won't magically fix everything, it also won't take the fire out of your belly. You will still be you will just hopefully be equipped with knowing how to deal with it a bit better. Knowing to carry it rather than be carried by it, simply put, because we're all there. I remember my dad always used to say you have a backpack, you have a baggage analogy, but my dad would be there going, oh, you've got a backpack full of stuff, and that's whatever you're carrying, you know, whatever has happened to you in your life. Therapy's never going to get rid of that backpack, you're still going to have it, it's just you're going to be able to carry it a little bit better. And sadly, some days you're still going to have days where you won't carry it quite as well as you'd like to, but you'll have a better idea. You know, the straps on the backpack will be stronger, the threads won't be wearing thin, you know, you'll be okay. But I think also it's very much a generational thing. It's very understandable for older generations to be a bit, therapy, scary. And I certainly experienced that. And like I said, my mum now has therapy. I just realised the door has been, that's in case she won't be around. Yeah, my mum has therapy regularly, and it's helped her a lot. So and she was really wary at the start. So anyway, I hope that helped a bit, Jezza. Thing is, what I've got to remember is my dad is also in his 60s, so that generation of men dealt with stress and anxiety through smoking and alcohol. Yeah, that too. I mean, particularly, I don't know for other countries, but I know in the UK, older men do not have great coping abilities. They think they do, but you know, if you look at things like suicide rates or just depression and things, men are having a much harder time of it than women because they're told to not talk about it, to just suck it up and man up, and that's not good. It's going to catch up with you at some point. So I think you should go for it, Jezza. I mean, you're not tied in for weeks on end. Just see somebody once, see how that goes. See it on a kind of rolling basis. You know, go once, think, yeah, I'll go next week. I think, to be honest, in my experience, most people could do therapy a little bit. Just, you don't have to be in therapy for years, but I think everyone could probably do a handful of therapy sessions just to try and talk about why they think the way they do. My father literally drank himself to death. He had a lot of issues. Oh, I'm sorry, Elder. Yeah, my grandmother did that because she didn't talk about her issues and drank herself to death. It's good to talk. It's way better to talk than drink. Not that there's anything wrong with drinking, but there is if you drink in excess. Anyway, I shall catch up a little bit on chat. I hope that was useful, Jezza, and if it wasn't, I hope it didn't offend you. Yeah. It going to keep getting things thrown at you, Hallie. Leave some stuff for the public. Yes. I have a feeling I'm not the same recently. Life and lemons overloaded me. Yeah, it's so much. Hallie in 10 years. Yeah, remember that time about electricity? It was just my way of procrastinating. I'm the worst. I am mostly thinking, right, 2026, I've got to stay on top of things. I've got to be a better adult. I think I've done an okay job, but I need to do a little bit. I need to keep on top of stuff. It doesn't mean anything bad, I'm sure. Just a different generation. Exactly. Yeah, it sounds like your dad cares. It's just, it's a different generation. I think my dad would have been the same. I mean, he died early 60s, so... And to be honest, that's weird. I mean, he died in 2008. Nobody talked about mental health even in 2008. So I don't know what his perspective would have been, but he probably would have been, oh, that's fine, brush it off. In hindsight, he clearly had a lot of stuff going on. He was a very happy person and, was fine, but he'd seen some stuff when he was in the army. And, he didn't sleep well. He had nightmares and stuff. I think he probably could have done with talking to somebody, but he didn't do that back then. So it was just one of those things, but it shouldn't be one of those things. This is why I don't drink. My dad's father died of liver disease, kind of put me off the whole thing. Totally fair, Jones. I'm sorry about your dad's father. I think the more people talk about these things, the more you realise we all appear to have somebody who drank too much in our family. And that's not good. And I mean, I had a very close friend who always drank a little bit too much. And then he ended up drinking a lot too much. And then we had many, many big arguments that eventually ended in us not speaking again. Ever. Well, I suppose technically I can't say ever, but it's been in a year and a half and he blocked me, so I think it probably isn't ever. But that was because he drank too much and he got very angry. Because alcohol can do that. I did get his name though, so it's not that bad. Oh, that's good then, Jones. Not me. My grandparents were all dead when I was born. That's not good either, Crofton. For me, I had all four grandparents when I was born. One died when I was 2. One died when I was the one that drank themselves to death I was about 8 or 9. The other 2, they died one the year before my dad, and then one a couple of years after my dad. So late teens, early 20s. Having said that, one of them technically sounds awful. It doesn't sound awful. Technically it doesn't count because he was my dad's stepfather, so he was a step-grandfather, and he was a really awful person, so that's why I try and go, he doesn't really count. I can't begin to explain what awful person he was. So I don't know what happened to the real one. Hey, Infinity. After 16 years of therapy on and off, and 5-6 years regularly, I agree with Hallie very much on most points that helps. Well, good, I'm glad I didn't say complete nonsense. I hope you're doing okay, Infinity. My dad's side of the family has an awful track record of living long. Even the ones dying in natural causes were around 70, 75. Yeah, I've got that on my mum's side. My mum's parents, one got to late 50s, one got to early 60s, and there's my mum rocking 70. And yeah, it's a bit... yes. Yeah, it's weird how that works out. Thank you for your insight, everybody. Apologies for not responding mid-conversation. I was eating a sausage sandwich. It's fine, Jersey. You eat your sandwich. I'm just going to get up and move the door. Move the door, shut the door. One thing about old houses also, none of the doors shut properly. Maybe I'll get that fixed in the new year. Meanwhile, my wife's mom's side has a 93-year-old chain smoker feeling just fine and dandy. Yeah, sometimes there's no logic or reason to... I mean, I'm not condemning them to anything, but what I mean is it's weird how some people can live on paper the perfectly healthy life and drop dead, and then there'll be somebody who's eating... I don't know. I'm not going to say eating. I'm not criticising any food, but yeah. Living a wild lifestyle on all kinds of things, and then they get to 95. It's weird. Smoking doesn't kill. There we go. Elder's learnt something from a stream. It's not what we wanted to teach Elder, but that's what they've learnt. But yeah, I hope that helped, Jizza. Like I said, I don't really know anything. All I know is how my life has gone, and that's kind of all I can offer. But we got lots of stuff. I am just a humble journalist slash streamer slash. I go to the gym a lot and a low key mess. but hopefully, I know stuff. We're just happy you can still learn. Oh, Elder, poor Elder. Tired, nauseous. I think, yeah, Royale did raid Sim when he brought us here. Yep, that's where you've gone, Infinity. I missed Royale this morning, but I know he's raided over to Sim, and Sim raided over here, which is very kind of Sim. I mean, Sim is hopefully long gone asleep. Royale certainly will be. But yes, that's how you ended up here. I had that a little bit yesterday, weirdly, because I was watching Spoofy's stream, and when I came back, the window was on Mike Does Audio, and I thought, I know Mike does audio, but Spoofy doesn't. I don't think Spoofy knows Mike. And it turned out Spoofy had raided over to Misty Rosie, who is a lovely streamer that I lurk on a lot, and then Misty Rosie's raided over to Mike Does Audio, and by a weird coincidence, I knew all three people in that raid circle, and it was a bit. It's not really a circle, but never mind. And I thought, oh, that's. Yeah, it was just, I like seeing how Twitch is huge and also kind of tiny. So this is all we can unlock in the main game. Again, reading is clever, chat. That was nifty. Also, I used that one blade and it's legit good. I have heard good things about the one blade. I mean, obviously, it's not really. I'm not the target audience. And I will be terrible now and go, I had the ad because I wanted to make a little bit of money, because I will make a tiny bit of money. But on the other hand, I'm not picking up every advert that is available because some of them, the product sucks. I did get offered a weird thing for some kind of. It wasn't quite a VPN, it was something that was meant to help lag when you play games. And it looked so dodgy. So I wasn't going to do that. But one blade I've left. Is it a triangle? Yeah, I think it was a triangle. I think that's what we're going with. I write for a living, you know. It'd be hard to tell, I'm sure, some days. I literally just used it. It's a very comfortable razor. Better than any other four-blade electric one I've had so far. Ah, nice. See, for quite obvious reasons, I don't have to worry about facial hair. They're quietly thinking, I wonder if it'd be good for shaving my legs. Because thanks to a gym, I'm starting to have some quite decent looking legs, and I'm starting to think, when it's not freezing cold, it would be nice to have legs to show off. I left my PC on overnight, I think on Spoofy too. Funny enough, somehow my tab ended up here overnight. I like the symmetry. I like how, yeah, you just rotate around the same kind of groups of people almost. Residents want to access to pottery in their daily lives. What do you want me to do about that? Is that an ability I offer? Maybe? You want to fix lag while playing games, get better internet speed, have a wide connection, and help that the server you're on isn't crap. There's no app you can buy to fix that. Exactly, Jizza. That was my thinking where, oh, there is pottery. Where, yeah, I'm not gonna. I've got a reputation. I haven't got much of a reputation, but I have enough that you're there going, I want to promote things that shouldn't be promoted. Oh, there we go. We're nearly there. Spoofy has been summoned. Sorry, I said that like that was a bad thing, or like she was some kind of monster. Spoofy's lovely. Still lurking. I need to hand this in before deadline. I'm really intrigued what the deadline is. That gets you a free move to South Korea. That might help. I don't think the app does. Feels like that might be an expensive in-app purchase. Okay. What do I need clay for? Just for the pottery workshop. And that's going to stop people dying in the winter. Okay. I've got a loose plan. Let's chop down some trees. Can I do that? Ah, no, it's still only selected it individually. I suppose it is only the demo. It's like a VPN. Out of all of them, there's only 3 of them that offer no logs policy, one of them being NordVPN. Yeah, NordVPN is not bad. I used to do a lot of writing about VPNs, and yeah, there's only really a select bunch that I would say are worth it. I mean, obviously, they're not kind of some magical fixes, but they're useful if you want to look like you're in a different location. That's generally where I've used them. Also, I don't know, but I assume in the UK at the moment, and presumably indefinitely, you can't access sites like Imgur because you have a weird online safety law that came in the UK, and Imgur understandably didn't want to get involved, and now you just can't access anything on there, which is a bit irritating. So I assume if you use a VPN, you can get around that. I don't know, I haven't used a VPN in a while, but our city is full, we need more help. Okay. A chopping sound is satisfying. It is, isn't it? Yeah. I'm liking this game. I mean, it's only a demo. 0.0637, so it's definitely very early accessy. Yeah, sorry Jezza, I should have said what a no-logs policy is, but if you don't know what a no-logs policy is, Jezza has it covered. The service does not record or store any user data about their online activities such as browsing history, connection timestamps or IP addresses. Yes. So if you're extra concerned about privacy, it can be useful. I have to admit, I am incredibly lazy with privacy. I probably shouldn't be, but I am. It's one of those things where I can kind of understand why people are, and I'm there going, I'm kind of lazy. Still need more stone. Okay, well, I'm going to leave building everything. I want to get my theatre. Yeah, private internet access is a pretty good one. I remember using that for a time. I mean, I've used most of them for some kind of time, but I remember that one standing out. Because once upon a time, I would write guides that were about 4,000 words on what VPN to get, and you'd write it, and you'd think, nobody's reading these 4,000 words. Because you're not. Nobody loads up a website and goes, I'm going to read a 4,000 word article on my best VPN. You're going to look at the top one that says best overall, and you're going to leave it at that. Hey, we kept the god happy. We can unlock the pottery workshop, and we're getting there. I don't particularly have anything to hide. It's more so the principle thing. Yeah, that's understandable. Why should someone else profit from my data? Yep, valid, perfectly valid. Oh, somebody died of a cold. I'm being a little bit loose with... Oh, they died. Never mind, we got lots of people. $70 per 3 years anniversary. That's nice. I know NordVPN often does good deals. I don't know, Molbad. I'll have to look that up. I should now quietly go. If you happen to be watching and you work for a VPN provider, look, this is a good place to advertise your VPNs. Please, yeah, get in touch. But I'm definitely not big enough yet. No, wait, I didn't say that. I am. Not though, am I? But let's pretend I am. I used to like Tunnel Bear. I don't think Tunnel Bear is particularly great at anything. I think I just liked that there was a bear. And it was cute. Wow, I didn't realise we were into year 6. Government use VPNs. Despite this, I keep getting articles on Ofcom wanting to tackle VPNs. Good. Yeah, it's a lot of it I think comes down to people that don't know what they're talking about. Which is how in the UK the online safety bill got added, really, because it was a whole load of protect the children, and nobody really thought about it particularly well. Privacy for them, but not us. Yeah. Oh, Tunnel Bear doesn't keep logs. Ah, that's good. I remember I used it. I just needed to be able to. Some of the work I've done when I've written about commerce stuff. You have websites. Is it Target? No, it's Home Depot or Home Depot. Doesn't work from outside of America, so I just used Tunnel Bear to be able to access it, basically. So it was the kind of stuff where I think, I don't care if anyone's tracking, I just need to look like I'm in America. It's not, they don't know what they're talking about. They're maliciously using kids as an excuse to invade privacy. Because if you say you don't want those laws, they call you a kiddie diddler or a kid hater. Yeah, it could be that. I'm probably basing it on the fact that the current government is a bit stupid. So I reckon it's probably a bit both. We make life more pleasant. I want to build my theatre. I need some stones. I still use cloud storage for photos, but that's because I'm lazy. Also, I do double check the bits where these days there's almost always a box that says, like, can we use it for AI? And then I go, no, go away. Depends on my photos. Hey, Arla, hope you're doing well. But yes, as mentioned, I am extraordinarily lazy and spend an awful lot of time going, don't be me, be better. I'm pretty lazy. I say that I'm pretty busy for somebody who's lazy, but I think you know what I mean. Happiness impacts on... Oh, it's right next to... So hold on, they want palm tree, but they don't want it too close to them. I see. I've made a mistake here. We will move on in a moment, though, so we'll just quietly... Your town is looking good. Thank you. It's a nice game. I like it a lot. No... trees. Trees. I was going to say forest stuff. Trees. Like Town City, it's a little bit like it. It's more base building. Sort of, if you ever played things like the Caesar games or the Pharaoh games, this is what led me to wanting to try this out. Yeah, it is a bit more banished, yeah. Ooh, Christmas bonus. Enjoy Crafton. It's the curse of self-employment. I mean, particularly this year, but past year, I've only ever had one Christmas bonus. And I got a Kindle, as in, that was my bonus. That was a nice Christmas. I did once, I worked right at the start of my writing career. I worked for a website that used to do a lot of reviews of iPhone games and apps back in the days when people would actually look them up. And I remember that got bought out by a much bigger company, and very kindly my editor back then gave me a bonus purely based on my acquisition of the company. And it wasn't huge, but I always remember it because he really didn't have to. I was on staff, but I wasn't an editor or anything. He was just nice. No, Crafting, you got to post your actual bonus on Discord. That's how it works. My boss hates Christmas boxes people ship with shitty wine and marshmallows and garbage. He sends me like €500 in bowl gift cards. Ooh, what? I like your boss. Yeah, he's got the right attitude. By the way, if you do want to see Crafton's bonus on Discord, that is for Discord. You probably won't actually see his bonus. You'll see what he buys with the bonus. We have ads right this second, because I have timed it poorly. So I think after ads, we're going to switch to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, because I want to see what that's like. And I've slightly messed up the arrangement here, so we'll just quietly pretend it's fine. So yeah, let's come out with this game. Save it, I might go back to it. There you go. We hope you enjoyed playing the Small Slice for Final Game. It's only going to get better from here. We like to develop collaboratively with our players, and we look forward to hearing your feedback. I like that yeah, you can hear the feedback. There isn't a Discord to join though, there's just a wish list on Steam. Let's get that open before we move on. So yes, the game is out the 22nd of January, which isn't very long. Do you think you'll try the Light Up the Town demo? I did like the look of it, I might do that, yeah. I don't know if it'll be on stream, it might not be, it might just be play it, but it does look good. The worst thing I ever heard, I probably shouldn't be saying this, so I won't say what company it is. Jez is coming here with the dirt, he's spilling the tea. But what I will say is, there was a certain tragic event that happened in the UK a couple of years ago, I bet I know which one, I won't say which one. And the company involved sent chocolate to all of those people involved, which you would think was a nice gesture, but they got these chocolates for free anyway. Because the company, due to a deal, so it cost them nothing and they only paid out a chunk of money once it all went through court. People like to look good while not necessarily being good. No worries, Crafton, it's lovely to see you. I hope therapy goes well. Yeah, people love to look good while not necessarily being good. But yeah, music is lovely, but also kind of a lot when it's the only thing. So we are back from ads. The event was to do with roller coasters. I know the one. Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. So Nova Roma comes out in approximately 6 weeks. There you go, chat. We can all be depressed in knowing that the 22nd of January is a mere 6 weeks away. But I like it. Yeah, feel free to wish list it from the pinned link if you so wish. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Hooded Horse is one of the few companies that tend to send me codes for games, so hopefully we'll get a chance to play it properly in the new year. Who knows what electricity I will have by the 22nd of January. It'll be an exciting one. So the door is fine, car's fine. But we are going to move on to, where are we? Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is thanks to a dare drop. It's going to be very different to what we just played. I think, look at it, it's very Streets of Rage-ish. I'm kind of quietly excited about it. I got it through a dare drop, so I need to look up what is involved in the dare drop. We'll load up the game. Hold on, I'm just need to take my earphone out, work out what weird noises. Okay, the weird noise has gone away, so we'll just pretend nothing happened. Or I'm going mad. It could be I'm going mad. Let's get swapped. Then you will get a dare drop link in the pinned message, because this is all thanks to dare drop, and it's just good manners. and I need to look up what is involved. We are knocking Venom out from his frenzy. So yes, this game, the spirits are trying to communicate. That's what I'm afraid of. So thank you, Daredrop, for that. Let's get... I don't know if you can hear the music yet, chat, but it is lively. Get Marvel Cosmic Invasion up. So what we gotta do to knock Venom out from his frenzy? There is only one way we can hear it. It's certainly more excitable than what we just dealt with. Grab my controller. Conveniently behind me. So yes, thank you, Daredrop. If you haven't used Daredrop, if you're a streamer, Daredrop's pretty cool because you get codes for games in exchange for completing challenges, basically. Some are easier than others, and it's just a nice opportunity to try out some new stuff. So, it's a nice chance. Yeah, see, the retro-loving fan of me, which Jezza will know all about, I like him to look at this. It is nice to see some lesser-known characters. Yeah, I think it's going to cover quite a wide spectrum. We have a campaign, explore all playable characters with smooth gameplay and save progression. Arcade, we know what that is. Limited lives continues and no save progression. Vault is going to be places to look stuff up. I'm just going to quickly look through the options. Yeah, as somebody who grew up on a lot of Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, I know what I'm hoping for here. It's not
How can a guy have a spaceship, brand new Nova Force powers, but can't hold on a job?
Attention, Richard Ryder. It is critical that you pay attention at this time. Training simulation starts now.
Let's go, World Mind! Ready to rock it!
Double tap left or right to sprint in that direction.
Okay. It does look a bit like Turtles in Time, doesn't it? Yeah.
Press the attack button multiple times to combine your attacks.
Which I didn't play a huge amount of because it was on the Super Nintendo and I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
When getting hit, fight back to recover part of your health points.
So that's why, yeah, my era was Streets of Rage and Golden Axe because I had a Sega Mega Drive.
Fly, double tap the jump button to take flight.
Or, as they would say in other countries, a Sega Genesis.
Press jump again to cease flying.
What is with the eerie voice?
Press the power button to use your hero's unique ability.
I'm on a streak!
Hold on, I'm going to pause. I'm going to move the camera and chat to the left-hand side because it's going to be scrolling that way. And I think it will go, there you go. Keep the health bar there. Let's move me. Let's flip me. Once I find the option. Only in America it was for Genesis. Some idiot had a copyright on Mega Drive. I didn't know that was why. I mean, I knew that was the case. I just didn't know why it happened. Move a Christmas tree. Christmas tree can hide behind me. I'm now a weird looking angle, but that's going to work because we're going left to right, so.
Tap the swap button to change heroes.
Ooh, we did change heroes.
Swap to break an enemy's hold or chain impressive combinations.
We're up to a 66
Hold the
combo.
swap button and tap any other action buttons to summon your teammate for an assist attack. Press and release the special attack button to perform your special move.
I am, and it's not doing anything good. There we go.
Energy's low.
Beware. This consumes focus. Regain focus by fighting your foes. Join forces with your teammate by holding both the swap and special button.
It was kind of satisfying.
Press the defense button to block or dodge. Blocking heroes can parry if they block before an adversary strikes them.
Hey, good job, me. Done with the train? I mean, it was necessary, but there's a little bit of you it's going, yeah, I did this before. I know how to play games, yes. Okay, New York City, Road to Annihilation. So we can team up with Captain America, Nova. I know kind of a mainstream Marvel. I don't know much further. So Storm, I know. Wolverine, love Wolverine. Not the Hugh Jackman Wolverine. I like old school tiny Wolverine. Spider-Man, Beta Ray Bill. I do not know Beta Ray Bill. I know She-Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Iron Man. Cosmic Ghost Rider. I know a little bit about Ghost Rider. Black Panther. I'm going Wolverine. Every time I play this kind of game, I always go Wolverine. We'll go Spidey.
Does whatever a spider can.
Yeah, he does.
A mighty evil is waging war across the cosmos. Annihilus has emerged from the depths of the negative zone to claim the entire universe as his own.
Oh, that ain't good.
Chaos and destruction reign. Now his sights fall onto Earth itself.
And the only way we can win is we beat up a whole load of people. It is a very 90s brawler, isn't it? Yeah. And it has got a proper Marvel license. It only came out, I think it was last week, on Steam, and I think it's on consoles as well. The pin message will tell you more about the Steam release. So I was hoping to play it last week on release day, but then, yeah, electrics. But I've been very excited to play it. Spoofy played it a little bit on stream recently, the multiplayer. But I missed it because I was asleep. Hey, don't you ruin my combo. But yeah, the big fan of Streets of Rage and all kinds of scrolling beat-em-ups. I feel in my element. I'm not necessarily very good as demonstrated at scrolling beat-em-ups, but I've always enjoyed them. Hey, go on, Spidey!
Sit this one out.
Years ago, thinking of Spidey, I remember playing a game on the Mega Drive called Maximum Carnage. And that was Spidey and Venom, and that was a lot of fun. Again, I was not good at it, but it was a lot of fun.
Slow down, pal.
Ray Bill is worthy of... Nova is Cosmic... see, I only really know mainstream. Because even before the Marvel films, I actually liked Marvel more. It's gonna sound very like that. I liked Marvel when I was a kid before it was a huge deal and it was a little bit nerdy and a bit... I remember watching a Marvel Action Hour as a kid that had a cartoon of Iron Man and the X-Men. I can't remember what was usually I think it was usually the Incredible Hulk. I used to love that kind of stuff. And then I liked the early Marvel films, and then there's just so many of them. Okay, so we're dodging. Yeah, we gotcha. Hey, someone else that knows the Marvel Action Hour. I swear every time I say it, nobody remembers it. I remember I used to get up on a Saturday morning just to watch that, so I didn't miss out.
Little swing kick will get me through a whole line of bags.
Yeah, going.
I gotta focus.
trying to focus, Spidey, I know. Fantastic Four, that was it. I knew I'd forgotten one. I only played Turtles in Time several times at a friend's house, and then some others there once each. Never had a console in our home. My mother was very strongly against it. Except C64 if that counts. I had a Commodore 64 growing up as well. I was lucky my parents weren't anti-consoles, but we didn't always have a lot of money, so I got a Game Boy. That was amazing. And then when I got a when I got a Mega Drive, it was not old, but it wasn't the latest console at that point. So that was the thing. I usually got stuff a little bit behind the latest. When stuff was a
Thank
bit
you,
more
James
affordable.
Lee 85 for subscribing for 13 months. Halico
James
1
Lee
dance.
85 just resubscribed for 13 months. Halico 1 dance.
Oh. Bahara! Rivello! Thank you for the resub, James. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the trauma, Ringvello. Oh, wait. We need to get over this. Got distracted.
It don't taste bad.
Yeah, it's better. How do I pick that up? Do I pick that up?
Lone wolf now.
Maybe not. We had similar things, but it wasn't strictly limited to Marvel on Saturday mornings. I love that series of Spider-Man plus Fire Girl and Silver Surfer. Do you mean the Human Torch? Sonic died. Cloud celebrate. Yeah, Cloud is a bastard. Totally evil piece of work. You can't be. Oh, that's a good idea. No, that didn't work. Hold on. Oh no, we got a hype train, I think. Hold on, chat. Catch up. Oh, well, that's gone then. Have we got a hype train? We've got a weird ghost hype train. I know sometimes I get activated by chat being chatty, but chat has been chattier. That's weird. Firestar, that was it, an Iceman. Let's put the Hugar cards. The Hugar cards get completely weird sometimes. They're meant to be a cozy thing that is good for a conversation starter. And then, yeah, it must have triggered the hype train. And then sometimes it's stuff like, what would you do if you got sent to prison? And you think, what, that's not cozy. That's not the point of a game. But there we go. I've had hype trains with no contributors before. It seems more random. Like, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Okay, what should we go with? Oh, I'll read out all three, and you can choose which one you want to answer, if any. Should makeup be considered an art form? I don't know enough about makeup. I'm not good at makeup. Maybe? I mean, actually, I have seen some very impressive cosplays, so probably yes. If you could choose to be a famous person for a day, who would it be and why? My brain immediately went Elon Musk, and then I thought of what I would do with what would happen to him on that day, and then I realised that would not be very TOS friendly, and I am a kinder person than that. But yeah, it's an idea. But maybe choose a famous person that is more positive than what I just said. Drag queens make it an art form, and so do body painting. That is a good point, yeah. What song would you say is the theme song of your generation? I don't know. I'm an elder millennial at this point. I almost want to say Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve. I feel like that could probably work quite well. I'd be Elon Musk for a day, then give real me $1 million and then donate the rest of its assets to charity. Oh, that was a good idea. My idea was a lot more violent and was not very cozy friendly. We're not going to take that. That would be a good choice too. But no, your idea is way smarter, Rimbello. Mine was nasty. So how do I... Hold on, let's... What does move list say? There's got to be a way of picking stuff up, hasn't there? That would be bizarre if you couldn't. Got proper... No, you have not? Okay. So we got basic move. It's got to be in... Where is basic moves? What am I missing? Okay. It's obviously such a basic move, they haven't bothered telling me. Is there a crouch? Ooh, good thinking. I don't think there is, but I'll find out. Are we planning to burn the world? Confirmed. Mine would have been nasty too, but there you go. It wasn't just me that was thinking that.
I gotta get away from these freaks.
Why are they chasing Beetle? They want the name of his tailor?
Oh, I used my special attack by mistake.
Train the hive mind.
No, Beetle's a crook. We have to help him.
Oh, I see. It's to regenerate the special attack. So that's why I couldn't use it last time, because the special attack bar was full. But that time I could. Okay. But yeah, I'm okay with watching the world burn, kind of. If we end up with a better world at the end of it. How is everyone doing while I veer away from realising I'm saying too much? Oh, 100 hit combos, Wolverine, that's me. You're just too conservative. I was. Just did that just to prove I can use special attacks. It's like, you know, when you play a Final Fantasy game and you're there going, well, I know I have 72 elixirs left and this is final battle, but what if I need every single one? I'm going to conserve them. And I'm like that with special attacks. Ooh, pizza! Oh, that's a pure Turtles reference there. Pizza heals. The hype train. Well, was a very small hype train, which I am fine with. I don't know why that hype train went off. Plumber is coming to repair my water heater today because he never came back last week. I hope he does actually turn up today then.
Oh, come on. You can have my share of
because that is annoying.
No, don't, please.
I'm having to get half my house electrics rewired next year, early next year, so... And I'm currently running with not as many sockets as I should. So, I feel you on that. At least I have water. Crucially hot water.
Never thought I'd miss that sparkling beetle repartee.
He's under Annihilus' control. Fate worse to death.
I actually know what difficulty we're playing. I assume normal, because I didn't change it. Go on, Spidey!
Nice to see you, Wolvie.
It's the old classic, we pinned him against the wall when he died. Even he hasn't died, but he will. As mentioned, I love the genre. I'm not necessarily very good at it. I hope you're doing well, James. I've been lurking a lot on your streams lately because I keep being really tired, to be blunt. What do you mean need to focus? I just wanted to use the special attack. I felt judged there, Wolverine. Don't. No judgment. Okay. You look like your bar was growing enough that I could use a special attack, but obviously not. There we go. That was scrappy, but we're winning.
Best at what I do and what
For the sake of a dare drop, we want to defeat Venom. I don't know when we're going to meet Venom. Ooh, you level up. I like it. I like stuff where you level up.
I gotta change my costume.
Okay. I suppose Venom could be at the end, couldn't it? So we'll chip away.
A mighty evil is waging war across
Easy.
the cosmos. A nihilist has emerged from the depths of the negative zone to claim the entire
That
universe
doesn't sound
as
good.
his own. Chaos and destruction reign.
Wait, oh, did I press the wrong button and now we're wait, I don't want to replay the level. My bad. Mission select. Hope things are more settled this week. Thank you. Good to see you back. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping things will calm down a little bit now. That looks like a Sentinel out of the X-Men. Let's go this way. Yeah, I'm hoping for a calmer week. It started okay.
Shield shall rule the day. Imparticles, who dare shriek Modoc? Nonsense! Unhand me, masters!
Get it, pipsqueak.
I hope you're doing well too, Zini.
Where did these guys do their shutdown?
Modoc was captured by S.H.I.E.L.D., but AIM is now breaking him out as part of a pact with the invaders.
Even the powers from beyond the stars
Yeah, this feels very nostalgic. I mean, it's a new game, but it feels nostalgic with the general vibes. Hey, don't hit me. I had a good combo going there. Thank you. Can we grab? Nah. So I think it used to be, yeah, in other games you can grab them, fling them through the hole. But obviously not this one. Do they fall in? Ooh, flying ones. This must be so much fun in multiplayer. I like it in single player, but I'm just thinking multiplayer? That's gotta be fun. Next time, try hard. Wait! Oh, that went well. We got a donut. I think Wolverine would eat donuts. There's just something about him that doesn't make me think he'd go, yeah, I'll have a lovely pink ring donut. Can you fall in my hole, please? No. There we go. Give me all your quarters. Make it even more fun. Yeah, there is an arcade mode. Wolverine would have a donut on each blade, do you think? I don't know. That's an interesting thing. What would Wolverine eat? You don't really think of Wolverine ever relaxing. Well, at least I don't. Yeah, good. Just on lunch break. Oh, I hope you're having something good for lunch. Go on, go in my hole. Thank you. Oh, okay, I should have jumped. I was trying to lure you. Off you go. Thank you. I like that the characters go a little bit... They switch to shadow when they're dead, basically. It's a nice, easy visual indicator. I also like it most of all when they fall in the hole, but I suppose that's where you can't lift them. That's annoying. Oh no, I went in my hole! Oh, it's okay, I only lost a little bit of HP. Mostly only ever see him consume whiskey and cigar. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, Jammer. Oop. That will teach me to look at chat. Okay, that was just me. Off you go. Wolverines eat snakes, right? Or was that only honey badgers? Or anything really? Imagines a Wolverine eating a badge. That's a good question. I don't know. I cannot advise on that one. I don't think this Wolverine would eat badgers, I know that much. Can you just... there we go. There's always a lift level, or elevator, ooh, in these kind of games. Actually, I don't... oh, you do lose HP. Yeah, nah. Hey, you get off of me. Ow. So yeah, chat, this is out now. I can't remember what the price is. It's not massively expensive. It's published by .emu, which makes a lot of good games like this. You know, it kind of... they are good at doing retro while it's still new, if you get what I mean. Retro-styled games rather than actual retro games. Wow, a special attack that basically did nothing of work. Cool. Yep. As you can see, I like scrolling beat-em-ups. I'm not necessarily good at the scrolling beat-em-ups. It's a shame AI has ruined everything. I went to search for images of Wolverine eating a donut and it's just a bunch of AI-generated trash. Ugh, I hate that. Oh, look at the sandwich!
Sweet.
Sorry chat, I see a sandwich and I get a little bit too excited. What are you? There we go. You're dead. Got him.
Last one's free.
This is where if I had a flying character that would probably be more useful, but I do not, so... And now, trying to deal with the bugs. Go away. Thank you. Don't work out the hitboxes. Oh well, we got that. Wolverine went down, sadly. He will be back. He's got a little bit of health. To be honest, it's not that amazing. There you go. Wolverine's back to die. Ooh, I like it. Look at you. Aw, can we not shoot it? It's an interesting way to pull the trigger. Yeah, okay, he hits better. Go down. Oh, these two guns would be useful in multiplayer, wouldn't they? You could just have a man, one each. You can play up to 4 player on this. And I can only imagine the chaos, but I bet it's good. Oh well. Love the music. The music is so 90s. I'm good. Ow. Away. The only thing is, I do wish you could grab enemies. Because it is satisfying grabbing an enemy and fling it at another enemy. And you don't, I mean, unless you have that with other characters, but you definitely don't with Wolverine or Spidey. Yep, we're back to Wolverine, whatever. Yeah, if I just press LB, switch between my two characters. I suspect I picked two overly similar characters. And I would be better off if I bet you there is a better combination. Hey, that does not look good.
That's the Bugs' problem now.
Helping alien invaders, Masters? Thought better of you.
You shouldn't, Winghead. Beekeepers are bugs, the money's still green.
Can you stop defending, please? Oh, at least we got through the special attack.
What's your price, Tasky? Maybe Tony Stark can match it.
I ain't interested in your boss's money, lackey.
I like the voice acting, but that's probably because back in my day you would not have voice acting in any way. Ow. Go on, Spidey. Oh, actually, I just realised also, I think the lives top left corner says 5. I think that might have been what we collected in the first level to maybe give us a bit of a run up. Okay, this boss isn't the hardest, he's just kind of irritating with his defending. Feels weirdly easier than the first boss, but maybe it's down to the characters I've chosen. There we go. Keep down.
Action is my
Each level takes about 10 minutes, give or take a little bit.
Thanks for the workout. Now that the job's done, I can get out of here.
We could use someone like you against the invaders, Masters.
No thanks. You might want to go check on your friends in the Savage Land, though.
We have to warn them. They're next.
Okay, so... Oh, we still have to do both of those levels to unlock the other one, okay. We'll keep our same setup. I don't know if it's the optimal setup, but I like it.
The old Sentinel complex. Please, be careful.
Don't worry, Chuck. I got my can openers right here.
We must leave no stone unturned in our search for the missing mutants.
Let's dance, bub.
Yeah, let's dance, bub. Oh, hello, Sentinel.
This old bucket of bolts learn new tunes.
Let us drown out his hymns of hate.
See, when I was a kid and watched the X-Men, the Sentinel seemed so scary. They just swoop down and take any old mutant. Even if it was just kind of a child, it was a mutant. No health bar, so is this just a regular enemy? Okay. Okay, these ones are smaller at least.
I can sense mutants here. Make sure to check the cells.
Do I just do that automatically? Probably.
Rising slash. Gotcha.
Good chat. We're on track. Wouldn't it be cool if you know, like Street Fighter or Street to Rage style, had a car you could smash up? Doesn't have to be a car, but you know the principle I'm thinking of. Gotcha indeed. Oh, not quite. Okay. There we go. Cross over between two. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 did, but so did Streets of Rage. So that was where I was thinking it would be a nice addition. Just, I don't know. I'm probably going too far down the nostalgia route. Hey Lou, welcome back. How did the gym go? We had a nice time with Nova Roma, and now we're on to a very different beast, because as you can see, this is a lot more action-packed. So it was not a good moment to use a special attack. Hey, we got him.
When do Sentinels have pilots?
A mystery indeed.
Hey, leave me alone. Hard but good. I didn't finish one set of Gorilla Rows as I was protecting my elbow. Good plan, you gotta protect that elbow. Because, yeah. Better to do slightly less and be able to do more sooner than if you really damage it and then you need a break. No, sorry, I wasn't talking about Streets of Rage Cop. I think I was muttering a bit. I was talking about when there was a car to smash up. In kind of halfway through a level, one of the early levels of Streets of Rage, I remember you could smash up a car like you do in Street Fighter 2. And I can't remember you didn't get a huge amount for it. I just remember it was fun. I was just thinking, and you can kind of test out your moves a little bit on the car. It'd be nice if this had it at some point. Yeah, good job on the gym, Lou. I'll be going tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's kind of a weird day because I'll be going to the gym first thing tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to be doing my immunosuppressant injection. So it's very... I think it's two halves. So yeah, I'm not particularly expecting to get any PBs tomorrow, but just turning up will be... That'll still be good going. Hey, no. Whoa, there's Spidey before Wolverine dies. I think that's the key, kind of balance the two health bars. Ooh, the big one.
Get this one.
Nope, leave me alone. I really worry I might get injection, and when I get my injection, that it will leak out if I go to the gym within a day or two. Silly, innit? No, I get that. It's generally a strange concept anyway. If you say to somebody that doesn't normally inject themselves, oh yeah, I've just got to do that, you tend to get a look of, oh, yeah. Or I remember one friend of mine always used to think, oh, you have to go to the hospital for that, and I'd be a bit, no, I just do it at home. You know, they deliver it to me, and then I do it, and they seemed kind of extra horrified at the idea of you just sit in your bedroom or wherever you want and do it. Like they were a bit, well, it's okay if you go to a medical place, but what are you doing it at home? Good. And in my case, I originally signed up for doing injections at home because when I started, there was quite the pandemic on, and I didn't want to have to go to the hospital for anything unnecessary. I remember International Karate Plus. I was not good at that. As you can imagine, given how mediocre I am at this. I think I only ever played it a couple of times though. Mostly because I didn't have a particularly legal copy of it. Because it'll sound weird if you don't know about it, but on the Commodore 64 you could have, say, a tape full of games, but you wouldn't know where on the tape the game was. You know, illicit games. So you'd have to kind of look, I mean, you could stumble across stuff. Hey, don't die. Don't die. And weirdly, when I was sorting out the spare room, I found all my old Commodore 64 stuff. I doubt very much, feels like it must have degraded in quality, so I'd be very surprised if any of the cassettes work. It's cool to find. There's some really cool box art. Might put some pictures up on Discord, probably a few different Discords, because it was a really cool thing to come across. This one's hard. Ow. Did not plan well for that. I will catch up on chat when I'm less liable to die any moment. Oh, I died. Do we have to start all over again? Bet we do. Yep, it's annoying. Mine needs to be my butt, so I can't do it myself. I have to bend over and I call it the most disappointing of bricks. Yeah, that's annoying. At least mine is in the stomach, so it's easy to get. You can do it in the stomach or the leg. Basically anywhere it's a bit fatty. But luck to only have floppies for the C64, not even a tape. I only had tapes. So I would be very surprised if it have survived that long a time, but I'll give it a try at some point. Sure, because diabetics go to a clinic for each injection. Yeah, that's how I try and explain it to people. But yeah, it still tends to catch a few people out. I bet you, I mean, yeah, I suspect when I tell the trainer tomorrow he's going to go, oh, have you got to go to the hospital? No, I'm just going to go home and get out the fridge. In fact, it's not even in the fridge at the moment because it's fine to not be in the fridge for a month. Because of a certain electrical power cut, it couldn't stay in the fridge because most of the fridge got ruined. Okay, let's have another go. Look. Can you skim ahead? No, you can't skim ahead. I'm wondering where Venom is for... I'm going to get rid of Spidey. No offense, Spidey, but you're not what I need. Yeah, I'm wondering where Venom is going to be for the dare drop. It may roll into the next stream, but we shall see. And my Spectrum game still load, but it's getting rarer. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting with these. It's okay. I mean, I don't really plan on playing them. It's just nice to find them.
This old bucket of bolts learn new tunes.
Let us drown out his
And some of the cover art is really good. It's just the nostalgia of looking through a bunch of games and going, oh, I remember when I had whatever. That will do.
Sentinels are vulnerable to my electrocharge attacks.
I suspect admittedly a lot of Commodore games and Spectrum games must have aged really poorly.
I can sense mutants here. Make sure to check the cells.
Swing first.
Good work, team. Or should I say Iron Man? Up you go, thank you. Oh, I missed.
Repulsor blast.
Okay, so he's got a long range attack. That could be useful. Ow, so is he.
My arc reactor needs to cool down.
Oh, I see. Okay. Most have. I bought a ZX Spectrum Next, about arriving in the next month or two. It has the ability to overclock old Spectrum games, so they become playable rather than low frame. Oh, I didn't realise you could do that. I think it is hard to go back, but on the other hand, I love the nostalgia, even if the nostalgia only lasts a couple of hours and then you think, yeah, I can't go back. But it's still nice to see just for a little bit. Ow, nice special move.
Mystery indeed.
Yeah, let's get Wolverine in. Yeah, at some point I've got to look in the attic and see what other stuff of my childhood is in there. I'm a little bit worried though that the roof's going to need some repairs, so it might be questionable. Oh, I didn't mean to... never mind.
The prisoners are now safe. They've mentioned other...
I love the old art book. Yeah, they just look so good. They look better than most modern games.
Don't have the brains for this type of outfit.
Whatever it is, they'll have to face the wrath of the elements.
Oh, that's handy. The dropping things also kill them. As long as I keep out of the way. Okay, I'm learning stuff. Ow. Please don't do that. Please. Please don't do that either. I'm not even sure what those kind of enemies are meant to be. So chat, what have you got planned for the rest of your day? Depending on your time zone, you might still be at the start of the day. So after this, what am I going to do? That's a good point. Definitely lots of things I should be doing. I'll probably go for another little walk. The weather's not been too bad today for once, so it's a good time to get some steps in. Away. Gotta start working on a bit more clearing of the spare room. Better. But mostly...
Need to focus.
Who's got the most health? Oh, kind of equal. Okay. Mostly try and get some rest in.
It's one of these.
I went to my GP office for vitamin injections twice a week for a while. My levels were so low that insurance even paid for it for a while. And I couldn't possibly keep coming in. Told them this is far too straining and I'll just take pills at home. In hindsight, I wonder if I could have had injections at home. But German insurance probably wouldn't pay for it. Yeah, I think it depends on the medications. Some, at least in the UK, some may like you doing it at home because it's easier. And then others, not so much. But yeah, I suppose it would have been worth checking out. But if you'd had some anyway, the pills were probably an okay swap. I have a dental hygienist. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate the dental hygienist. I have a very nice dental hygienist. It's just what he represents. And I'm lucky he's nice, but also it's you again. I'm gonna have to learn the pattern here, aren't I? She says not bothering to learn the pattern. Okay, we're better. Less haste, more speed. Go on, then we got the thumpy thumpies. Ow, did not time that one. Need to get rid of fists before they turn into a gun, but what I could see was an unavoidable attack. There we go. that poorly, but we got a bit of damage in. One. Get the other one. I don't want to use a special attack, so I want to save that for... Ooh, yeah. I will catch up and chat when I'm in a position to blink. Yeah, I think it might be okay as long as... Okay, maybe it won't be. Okay, let's swap over, because when they're swapped out they heal a little bit. Ow. Oh, at least we dodged that. That worked pretty well. Okay, being able to fly is a boon here. I think we might be okay, chat. We might be. I'm not the best at this kind of game. That is my excuse. I'm sticking with it. A good excuse. We have ads coming up in 2 minutes. I could do if a mod happens to be lurking. If you could snooze it, I would appreciate it. Nah, it's fine. I can snooze it. There we go. Just B12 injections in the stomach. Wouldn't it be that difficult? No, that should be quite easily accessible. That was a little bit hair-raising, but it worked. Please don't be Janus. Don't make my teeth feel like they're fiery things, but I do want a brighter smile. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? It's a constant trade-off. Have a cookie after, but then immediately wash your hands, wash your teeth. What? Brush your teeth.
Even going into space, but many of them are heading to the Savage Land.
Then that's where we'll be.
Hey, we got another one down. So what are we at? We're at Rumble in the Jungle. Wakanda. Yeah, I reckon Venom is going to be later on. So what we are going to do... We have a hygienist today and the dentist... Oh, that's rough. Having said that, when I do it, I usually do them both at the same time. So I see the dentist and then go straight into seeing the hygienist, and it's not the best. I'm not a fan. It's good to get out of the way, and yeah, teeth are important, but anyway, I've stiffened up. Okay. So what we need to do for the dare drop is go defeat Venom, and I suspect that's going to be somewhere over that way. So we are going to stop for one day. I wish it would let me move so I could actually see. It's not. Over that way somewhere. So we're going to do that Thursday. I do both appointments one after. Yeah, it just, if you're able to do it, it's worthwhile. Obviously, it depends on timings. But it's mostly to get the horrors out the way in one go. That's my thinking. Because they're nice people, but nobody ever looks forward to it. You're never going to get great news, are you? Like, if you go to a doctor, you might get the all clear for something, or something that's kind of fixed in some way, but then dental stuff, it's ongoing. It's always ongoing. But yeah, I think we are going to wrap things up for one day because I can't blink anymore. And blinking is important. Receptionist, my dentist is horrific. I take any appointment. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, sometimes it just be like that and it sucks. But yeah, we are going to raid out somewhere. And I will be back Thursday and we're going to play some more of this because I do like it. I just can't blink anymore. What was I going to say? yeah, I reckon next we've gone through 5 levels. Not bad. I reckon Thursday stream we will get to Venom. I forgot to say, when we get to Venom, when I redeem the dare drop, I should, assuming it will go smoothly, get a free code for this game. So when I do, I will give it away on Discord. It's not 100% confirmed yet because they do run out of codes. But hopefully Thursday we will get it done, and then I'll get a code, and we'll do some kind of little giveaway on Discord. Hey Spoofy, deadline has been met, and after I sent it out I realised I wanted to add in way more stuff into the world. Oh, isn't that always the way? I like the game, it's fun, it's not reinventing the wheel. I suspect it would be a lot more fun with friends, because solo it's a little bit repetitive, as is always the way with these kind of things. I hate drills and injection, yeah. Actual dental work, I don't mind. It's having someone right in my face that triggers my social anxiety. I dislike all of it. The in-your-face thing, and the pain, and the noise, and just the general concept. And I say that as somebody who's had things like colonoscopies and stuff, which are technically more intrusive, but I hate the dentist more than that. Because at least with colonoscopy, you can't really see what's going on. I say that, they will happily show you a camera that will show you exactly what's going on, but I don't know, it's not meant to hurt is the key thing, rather than the dentist tends to. But yeah, back to the game. I like it. It's a little bit derivative. It's a typical 90s style co-op fighter. I like it. How did you get on with it? How did you get on, Spoofy? Because I know you were streaming it and I missed it, and I can't remember if I think I was asleep. That's my excuse. But did you enjoy it? I don't know if it's your usual kind of thing, because for me it is my usual kind of thing. But yeah, I need to find somebody to play it with, I think. And hopefully I will get on with killing Venom next time. Things not to say I'm a dentist. Drill me, ooh. Yeah, none of that. I did once, years ago, I had to have a filling, and the radio was playing quietly in the background while they were doing it. And Don't Stop Me Now by Queen came on. That is not a good song to hear while you're having a filling. Not in the slightest. That is just pure trauma. So yeah, so that yeah, oof, indeed, yeah, just, to be fair, well, not to be fair, that was the last time I saw that dentist, because that dentist was not a good dentist, and, yeah, but that was kind of a final moment where they caused me pain with a filling anyway, and I just thought, nah, I need to go find a different dentist. Really enjoyed it, but that was of course with friends. It really felt like I was thrown back to my childhood, just smashing buttons at the TV, yelling with my cousin. Yeah, that's it. I think it works better in that respect than playing solo. There will definitely be people though that I bet you were going to complete every single tiny thing in the game. Because I'm guessing there are lots of challenges. I don't know what the achievements are like, but I bet they're vast. But yeah, I like it. I don't love it. I reckon with friends I would love it. But yeah, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Actually, first of all, I have many thanks to give. Snooze for ads one last time. So thank you for, well, to be honest, right at the start, thank you Simcopter1, who is hopefully well asleep, with a massive raid. And by that logic, I got a whole bunch of follows. So thank you very much to all the people who are following. I hope you've all enjoyed your time. Crafton, thank you for a resub. You're not here now, but thank you. Thank you 3CatDude for Gigantify. Thank you James for a resub. And thank you all for the many chats and the traumatic Sonic drowns and all that kind of stuff. It's customization to, I'll have a look. I'm going to get some raid messages up and then we're going to have a look. I'm going to try and raid somebody I haven't raided in a little bit, especially while we have numbers. First one is for subscribers. I am actually a bit hungry. I made sure I had a sandwich before the stream, but as is the way, hunger has got me. Second one is for followers. I'm going to have a look to see who we have raided in recent times. Try and find maybe a similar-ish game. Yeah, okay. The 2 automatic people I looked at, I went, no, we raided them recently. Okay. Okay, weird drilling noise coming from outside. Scared the life out of me. Let's head over to... Have we got anyone that's just on? But yeah, I'm going to be back Thursday while I browse around. Yeah, I'm going to be back Thursday with some more of this and then hopefully a bit of WoW. But I want to play more of this. I like it. Who should we head over to? There's quite a few good options. What about if we raid over to somebody we haven't raided before, but I know mostly through Spoofy. Let's head over to Misty Rosie, because they are just starting with Donkey Kong Country first playthrough. I lurk a lot on there, to be fair, rather than chat, so this seems like a good opportunity to go, hey! So yeah, my wife, there we go then, perfect. Yeah, and I will see you all hopefully Thursday. I will also no doubt see a whole bunch of you at other people's streams. But yeah, it's been really nice because I missed out on a couple of streams last week and I was a little bit nervous starting. And I got my immunosuppressants tomorrow and I was a little bit, I can't face anything in the world. And this has honestly been a ton of fun. And I'm hoping that the coming year, because we're running out of year, but I'm hoping 2026 is going to be a big year on the streaming front because I'm going to be able to get a better setup sorted of not being squished in a corner of a room. And little things like that are going to add up fast and hopefully going to be streaming a lot more once I work out my routine a little bit better. But for now, we're doing a nice steady job on Monday, Thursday, Saturday, but I'm hoping to add a bit more in the coming future. And to be honest, I should now immediately look at Spoofy. But I'm going to also reach out to a few streamers I know and kind of ask, do that scary thing, go, what can I do to be better? And it's really scary when you have to reach out to people and go, what am I doing wrong? But be nice, don't say what I'm doing wrong. Say what I can do that will be better. But it's kind of the same thing, right? But anyway, that's for another day. Because I'm not putting Spoofy on the spot, that would be hideous. But there will be. I need to do the same, but scary. It is, isn't it? It opens yourself up to basically.
Thank you, Zini, for subscribing for 3 months.
Oh, wait a
Zini
minute.
just resubscribed for 3 months.
Thank you for the resub, Zini. Very kind of you. Thank you. For the Prime sub. I love you, Hallie. I'm incredibly proud. Thank you, Spoofy. But yeah, I won't put you on the spot. But also, I'm just generally gonna. A couple of months ago, I asked a couple of people for advice, and I feel I need kind of refresh of what can I do, because ultimately, is that kind of what works with streaming? It's good to streaming shouldn't be a solitary thing. It should be people trying, support people going, hey, have you tried this? What about if you tried that? What about if you did, But anyway, I'm rambling now. Let's head over to Misty. Misty is lovely, but like I said, I don't tend to chat there a huge amount. I mostly look. But I've enjoyed my time there. So let's head over there as they're just starting to stream. We're only 25 minutes in and we haven't raided them before. So let's go do that. And I will see you all very soon. Take care. And thank you again, Zini, for the Prime sub. That's all I got. I will be back Thursday with a little bit more of this and a little bit of WoW. And hopefully some good times. Have a good one all.
I would be a great mother guy. Ow!